Okay, sending the feed to YouTube. Are we live? Hello? Are we live? There we go. Okay, we are ready. Go ahead and pause this right here so that no issues arise. Okay, we're back. We are back. Oh. What's going on, YouTube? We're here once again. A 2-for-1 special. Oh my gosh. He crazy. He crazy. We'll be catching up on the recent Titan Talk, covering the next roadmap, following the characters after Atlas, and then the Atlas Showcase. Right. Time to get informed. Time to get updated. We shan't be ignorant.
Nope. Without
further ado, let us go ahead and jump into the news. Bam. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we're in studio once again. Hang on, let me go ahead and make some magic happen here. Where is camera? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. We got ourselves a seat at the Titan Forge Studios. That's right. We're working alongside them. We've infiltrated Hi-Rez, aka Titan Forge. We are now a part of the Titan Talks ourselves, chat. Go. What a glorious day. We are in studio here with Kilgoon, Manny, and of course, us, chat. Oh, you don't see my mouse.
Nope.
Dang it. Maybe down here. Yeah, we're right here. We are right here. We got ourselves a mic. Ooh, let me go see if I can move this over here. It's literally right in your face. All right, let me just move this over here to the side. We live, brother. We live. All right, look, we got ourselves a mic. We infiltrated Hi-Rez Studios. And now we're here. We got ourselves a seat at the table.
Hello, chat, and welcome to a very special edition of Titan Talk on this Monday, April 27th.
Can y'all hear?
We are here with...
Check the volume. The volume.
Of course. Myself, Kilgoon. And we're here to talk roadmap.
Hey, Kilgoon, don't ignore us. We're here too. Kilgoon, Manny the Mannequin, and of course, Hollow Soul. Your trusty aide over here. Third in command or second in command when there's no one else but you and this empty seat. It's our chair. That's our spot, chat. It's ours. Don't let them tell you otherwise.
Nope.
They're trying to gaslight you into thinking that we're not SMITE ops, SMITE operatives. We are low key. We just having some fun, man. Talking ish and swallowing spit, as the saying goes. Let's let our man Kilgoon continue.
So we're going to talk about the next couple gods coming to SMITE 2.
That's right, the roadmap. Atlas Showcase was yesterday. So this Monday show is the roadmap for the next three gods that are up and coming.
Other things that are on the calendar. Not going to go, super deep into everything because of the way we do development.
Understandable.
But yeah, we're just excited to run through stuff.
Okay.
A lot of people sick today, so it's just me on the show. Well, Manny as well.
Hey, and of course, Hollow Soul. Don't forget about us. I gotta keep reminding you, man. I gotta keep reminding you. We're there. We're there. We're in studio. He just doesn't know it. Oh, sheesh.
So we're gonna run through that in a minute. But first,
let's do it.
We're gonna kill a little bit of time before we start. Not gonna jump right into the roadmap because if I start the roadmap promptly at 1 p.m., then I get a ton of people that show up.
Yep, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for the ninjas that are always late. Every time. So like class starts at this time and they're all like,
hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
well, you know we ain't gonna be there, dog. Please don't start it on time. Start it later. When the majority of people are here. For us late ninjas. Let me see. Can I have another one? Do I have another sound effect? No. I do not. That's fine. Alright, that's fine. That's all I got. Just Boosie. Boosie for all the late ninjas.
A few minutes late, and they're like, but what happened? I was a couple minutes late. So
Hey, can you tell us? What did I miss? When you can honestly just rewind, dog. Rewind. Grab the slider, move it back, and then hit that 2x speed. If y'all don't watch YouTube on 2x speed, man, y'all are missing out. You save so much time from going in 2x speed mode. It's amazing. Especially with these long form streams or videos. You're like, wow. You can go on a binge. You can honestly go on a binge. Just video after video after video, or stream after stream after stream. It's going to take some getting used to. All right? Because if you're not used to 2x speed, it's going to go like, and you're going to be lost. So it does take some getting used to. I just jumped right into it and I said, okay. And like 3 streams later, I'm caught up. I'm good. I do 2 speed now. 2x speed is the only way to go. The only way to watch YouTube now. 2x speed. That's it. If you guys want to take it step by step, go to 1.5 speed. And then go to 2x speed. 2 steps. If you want to go do it in 4 steps, then go right here. Hit that speed and go to 1.25. And then 1.5 and then 1.75 and then 2. And if you have YouTube Premium, you can go up to 3 and then 4x speed. I've tried them both. 3x speed is a little bit faster than 2x speed. 4x speed is too fast for me, dog. It's like, huh? What on earth did you just say? Nope, let me go back. Go back to 3x speed. Okay. All right. I can kind of hear what you're saying. All right. I turned. You said something. I missed it. All right. Let me go back to 2x speed. So 2x speed is the normal for me. The new normal. It's a sweet, sweet, perfect spot. So I encourage you all. Hit that 2x speed. It's magic. It's magic.
Still a couple minutes. The first thing that I want to talk about. Celestial Wicks, which is one of our community merch program partners.
The candle person.
They make these candles that are inspired by SMITE and are officially SMITE branded. You too could be an official SMITE community merch program partner and make your own SMITE branded merch. There's just a form you have to fill out. You can Google it. But there's a new line of candles from Lunar, and I'm gonna read out what we got here.
What scents are there?
There's a line of new products on Celestial Wicks for Japan Golden Week. Let me push the button
Japan
here.
Golden Week.
Sure,
That's coming up, right?
We have.
What do we have here? Amaterasu Marvelous Made. Oh, $6? That's not bad, man. That's not bad. How much is it? Like, what's the volume? Baked Alaska Bake Kujira Golden Luster. Danzaburo Kero. Hachiman Shadow Hunter. Okay. Izanami Rogue Android. They're pretty similar in color. And Kuzenbo Crime Boss. Oh, that's it. Yep.
From Amaterasu Marvelous Made, there is strawberry milk tea scent. Bake Kujira Golden Luster is sugared yuzu, which is Japanese citrus scent.
Okay.
Danzaburo Keru is a matcha scent.
Matcha? I love matcha. Yo, matcha is incredible. It's freaking tasty. Green tea, milk tea is the best boba tea ever. Convince me otherwise. Hey, if you don't like it, it is what it is. Get mad. Get mad, that's on you though. Matcha, green tea, milk tea. best flavor out there. I've had several. Green tea, milk tea, still the best one.
Adam,
in my opinion,
works here, has been like really trying to get us to have matcha here at the office for people to drink. So I think he'd be happy about that. Hachiman's Shadow Hunter is a taro, which is a nutty almond scent and coconut scent.
Okay. Ooh, coconut's
Izanami
good.
Rogue Android is a ube, which is a purple sweet potato, buttercream, and vanilla, which sounds pretty good. Kuzenbo Crime Boss is...
I still think they messed up on this this skin's name. I don't think it should have been named Crime Boss.
Nope.
Maybe a recolor of it. The best name would have literally been Al Capone. Al Capone. How do you drop the ball on that name? I don't know if it was going to be some copyright issues or licensing issues. Maybe because it was way too similar to Al Capone. Al Capone. But you change the lettering to be Kappaone. Al Capone. Al Cap, because he has kappas. Kappas. That's just me, man. I think they dropped the ball on that name, for real. I'm always going to mention it. I'm never going to let it down.
Nope.
Damn. Like, it was right there. Like, you were right there. Like, really, really close. And you didn't make it.
Is Hinoki Cypress and Moss. I know what none of these things are. I'm sorry. I'm not super familiar.
Raijin drums out. And Susie, Knight of Storms. All right, Susanoo.
Raijin drums out is banana pudding and vanilla whipped cream.
That might be too sweet for me. Banana pudding is good. I do like it. And banana bread is tasty as well. Although when it comes to scents, I already have a low tolerance for sugar. Like, I can't eat too much sugar. I don't like it.
Nope.
Me empalago bien rápido. It's like, ugh. I get sick of it so fast. The only sugar I do like is natural from fruits. That would probably be what? Sucrose? Not actual glucose. So I can eat fruits all day. That's where like my sweet tooth is per se, is in fruits. Actual like junk sweets. Ugh. Nasty, man. I can only handle so much. After that, I just get disgusted by it.
Susanoo, Knight of Storms, is Japanese whiskey and oak wood, which sounds...
That one actually might smell good. This one might be the best one. Because all of these sound, other than the green tea one, like these fruity ones, it might be too strong for me. Because it would just be similar to eating a bunch of sugary fat food, you know? Like, ugh. I can't handle or I don't want to tolerate the scent. It'll be too pungent and too strong. It's like, ugh. All the smell is diabetes. It's like, ugh. Nasty, man. But these natural earthy ones, I like. And the best one from, what's it called? The Woodwick one? No, not Woodwick. The ones they sell. Frick, I can't even remember the name. I have them out here. But it's those cedar ones. I like those. Those smell good. So this one might smell the best.
And then Tsukiyomi Mystic Moon is sugared blueberry and lychee.
Again, all I think and see is just like diabetes. Ugh. It might smell good. I wouldn't want it for an extended period of time, though.
Nope.
Just one whiff, and that's it. It's like, all right, that smells good. All right, diabetes. Bye. Get out of my face.
So if you want to support another SMITE community member and buy some candles, she has a new line of candles that you can check out.
Cool. I like the floral ones, like the earthy floral ones, and the wood barrel bourbon ones. Those are good. The closer to nature they are, the better. The higher chance of me liking them will be.
And as you can see, they all.
Oh, it's a 3.5 ounce candle. Okay, let me get the ones that I have over here. I'll be right back. I got the names. This one is how much? It's the mahogany teakwood ones. Best scent that is in this freaking, and the intense one. Best scent out there. From, where do you get it? Hell yeah, it smells good. Fuck, what's the name of that store? Bed Bath & Beyond, I think? Yeah. Yo, get you guys some mahogany teakwood and the intense one as well. What's the ounce on this one? I don't know. Oh, it's 14.5 ounces. No! So it's smaller. Dang it. Whoops. There's a 3.5 ounce and an 8 ounce. Oh, the Woodwick one. Oh, okay, interesting. There's a mini hanging diffuser and a 2 ounce room spray and a 2.5 ounce wax melt.
Like SMITE themed labels, and the ones that we have here in the office as samples all smell pretty good. So that was just a quick little intro bit.
All right.
What did I miss? See, this is why I took a few minutes to go through the new.
You late ninjas. You gotta be early. If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, if you're late. And if you're late, hey man, why bother showing up?
Candle scents from Celestial Wicks, one of our community merch program partners.
Yeah.
Including, you got the
9 new scents.
Susano Japanese whiskey with aged oakwood, if you want to go for that. Anyway.
If this one smells like the teakwood one, it's going to be the best one by far.
That's not the reason why everybody's here. I just wanted to talk about it because I like to support our community merch members.
That's cool. Let's go.
And we're gonna jump into a little bit of a roadmap today. So let me click my slide.
Who's next?
So I don't.
Who follows Atlas?
Imagine if the entire Titan Talk is just Kilgoon reiterating the candles instead of talking about the roadmap.
The roadmap.
That. I'll do that. Okay, we're gonna.
Hey, now y'all talking ish when y'all motherfuckers were late. Man, out of here, man. Y'all ain't ish, man. Honestly, there was just what 5 minutes. About 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Y'all entitled, man. Y'all ain't ish.
Go to the handy dandy desktop here.
Hey, the handy dandy desktop. Shout out to Isaiah.
Through our early summer.
Hope you're doing well.
So first couple slides are going to be kind of repetition for people who've seen this
disclaimer.
before,
Hey, yo, disclaimer. Oh, I'm in the way.
I'm just gonna give a little bit of.
It's just some guy reading.
Here's how this works. First note, most important note is that everything is subject to change. Game development is oftentimes very unpredictable work.
Excuse me.
We don't know if something's going to be fun.
That's his mouse, not mine.
It's really impossible to know for sure until you do it. Our priorities can and do change.
Naturally.
We feel pretty confident about the next few updates, which is why we're sharing, but an emergent issue could force us to delay or reprioritize. We could think that we're going to have an aspect come out, but it doesn't pan out and we don't release it. We could decide to change the order of gods. We could need to delay a god because something.
Yeah, like they did with Atlas and Ishtar. Atlas was supposed to drop first, and then they swapped it to Ishtar. I guess she was more complete on the pipeline than Atlas was.
There are all things that happen. We are also people.
Yep.
People get sick, have family issues,
That's
get
true.
jury duty, etc. All these things can and do impact the schedule.
I understand and accept that.
I have no idea who this person is in the gift chat. I just thought it was a funny gift.
It's me.
People that are.
It's me, chat.
We also have some newer notes. We have
that is brand new information.
Before, we're being more flexible with our god role rotation than we were before. So we're trying to prioritize highly requested gods and fit them into our schedule.
The schedule.
That doesn't mean that we're entirely ignoring roles. We just are saying don't expect necessarily a fixed rotation of we're going to go through all 5 roles in order.
Like before.
We may be trying to hit roles with aspects of different gods sometimes, or just trying to mix things up to make sure that we're getting some of the most requested gods into the game, or gods that we think fill an important niche for the game.
Niche.
And somebody will criticize the way I say niche. I could say niche. I could say Nietzsche, however you would prefer.
Niche.
We're also
Niche.
a little more
That's how we
flexible
say it
on feature ship dates. rather than having a firm schedule of like, this feature is going to go live on X date, the way that we're working on things is we're saying, like, this is our next priority for a team. And when it's in a good place, it will ship. So we have a lot of work that's going on behind the scenes on things like the movement system, where bits and pieces of it roll out over time. We have some UI.
We're not in the way, chat.
That, you know, are longer.
We're not in the way.
And we don't want to say, like, this has to ship on this date, because if something more important comes up, we're going to do that instead. So it's just something to keep in mind, that like we're a little bit less roadmappy here on the specific features coming in each update, because if we get to the point where we're like, oh, we need to either work on this feature or work on something the community's concerned about, we're going to work on something the community's concerned about. So doesn't mean we're not working on features. It just means that we're, you know, prioritizing things a little differently. And then next, the rest of these slides are a little bit more polished, so I can post them on Twitter and not get people mad at me.
Okay.
The first,
gotcha.
Did I say Nietzsche? Yes, I did, because people like to make fun of the way I say niche or niche.
Niche.
So I think it's funny you could say Nietzsche's name and it's kind of in the middle. Anyway, our next update coming on May 5th. You already know who this is, but I'm going to give a little recap for people that don't know who our next god is. It's Atlas.
Atlas, it's us, guys. It's not Atlas.
Nope.
It's us. We're in the way. We're Atlas now. Chat, we're taking over. All right, let me turn off these lights, man. Holy moly. I don't want y'all subject. I don't want to subject you all to all this flashbang. BRB. Much better. Oh, okay, we're looking great here. Also went and got my water. Hit that resume. We are arriving on Tuesday, you guys. We are Atlas. Atlas is us. Titan of the cosmos. #1 most requested support on player surveys. Really? Not Fafnir? Single tear rolls down my face in remembrance of Fafnir. Fafster, where are you, my man?
He is our #1 most requested support on player surveys, at least as we categorize gods that are traditionally more supportive. His +1s.
All right, what does he have?
He will be getting his passive empowered attack.
Oh, that's right.
Now on the interact key, so you can choose when to use it.
Yes. 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 It's gonna feel so much more natural, so much more better now. And we are able to use the empowered basic attack when we decide to. Not just when the chain is done and you're forced to use it or waste it on nobody, a wave, or on the character enemy you didn't intend to use it on. Excellent, excellent new +1.
His passive attack can be used with the deployed astrolabe to deal damage.
Wasn't it Astroblade? Astrolabe. I thought it was Astroblade. Am I getting gaslit here, you guys? Could have sworn it was Astroblade the entire time. Maybe I misheard it, understood it, or I'm misremembering. I don't know. Astrolabe? Sounds weird to me.
In an area.
Oh yeah, we're dropping on Cinco de Mayo, aka Revenge of the 5th.
You will move faster when not holding the astrolabe.
Okay.
His aspect, you've seen it already, but I just needed a little teaser here. Hey, cousin, let's go bowling. This is a little bit more of a mid lane or maybe solo lane aspect. But we showed it off on an earlier Titan Talk because we wanted to get feedback on it. It's been on a couple PTSs here. And we'll talk more about it tomorrow on the show.
Hydrate up, you guys. Hydrate up.
Next, the Tracker Syndicate event will come to an end in this update. There are 2 new travelers. There is a Zeus traveler and a Sylvanas traveler.
The tree!
There's tons of balance in this update.
Hey, let's go.
Continuing down the path of the things that we started to look at in the last update. So we have conquest adjustments. We have tenacity changes. The Ratatoskr update is currently scheduled for this update. So there will be a bigger change to Ratatoskr. There's a lot of individual god balancing, individual item balance. So
tomorrow's going to be a long Titan Talk then. Tomorrow is going to be the item and god balance review.
We'll
look at that on Monday.
On the state of the game and making sure that we're getting the core game into a really good state with a lot of the things that we're intending to do in this update. There's also quite a few quality of life fixes in this update, including we have a fix for at least one of the main causes of attacks getting desynced in terms of their animation. This won't necessarily fix all cases, but I think it should fix the vast majority. And if other ones pop up, we should be able to fix them more quickly. We're adding an enemy sound for teleporter effects, so you can better tell when people are teleporting to you if you don't recognize the effects that they're using for teleporting. We're going to show aspect on the team portrait bar so that you can see when people are using an aspect version of a god without needing to open the tab screen, and just focusing on a lot of little improvements.
So we can just look around the map and see. Oh, perfect. Yes. That's how I'm envisioning it right now.
Improvements to the game that we think will add up to improve your overall experience a lot. Also, there's more. There's always more.
But wait, there's more.
Are kind of some of the main things that you can look forward to in this next update, which we will go through with full patch notes and PTS on Wednesday. Next, we have our following update coming out.
Who's next?
May 19th, excuse me. 2 weeks.
Drum roll, please.
And every 2 weeks. And the new god in this update is...
Oh my gosh! Oppuch! Or Opwash, if you want to pronounce it properly. I say Oppuch. I've said Oppuch, and I will continue to say Oppuch. The king of anti-heal is joining the battleground of the gods in 2 weeks. Well, 3, 2.5. But you get what I mean, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, what his voice back is like, run away, something like that. Poor imitation. He's cool though. He's pretty cool. He's gonna bring a lot more anti-heal to the battleground of the gods. We just won't rely on items and then other abilities. Now we have an entire god, man. An entire god. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Opwash, the horrific god of decay.
Oppuch.
If you have not beheld the call of Opwash, you're missing out. This guy.
Yep, dude. He can do insane amounts of damage, and he has a lot of AoE coverage with his ult. So he has a lot of zoning potential. And even with his kit too, he drops the dead corpses. That's a zoning strategy you could use as well.
Guy is stinky. He is annoying in the best ways. And he's very good at things such as being an anti-heal focused god. He's also a god that has worked in mid and in solo quite well.
I played him in solo. I sure did. It was great playing him in solo, let me tell you.
I will say, he is not the top requested mage, but we think that Opwash fills a really valuable role in the game that isn't being filled right now, which is why we prioritized him here. And we're excited to bring him to the game. We're He's been really fun to have in playtest. He's fit the game really well.
Hell yeah.
And his aspect was ridiculously overpowered in the playtest today. But
already with the aspect? Damn. That's crazy. What are they going to turn it into? Like a basic attack focused? Because he has a lot of ability damage and zoning on his kit. I don't know what they could do. Support maybe? Support Putch? Instead of anti-heal, he does healing on some of his abilities. Because if he collapses corpses, he heals himself and he regains mana. So maybe his allies can collect corpses now? And they'll be the ones getting heal and mana? I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas.
it's a little bit early still, so that's fine. We're going to talk about the +1s and little aspect teaser right now. +1s. Corpses can be picked up faster when tossing them into walls or directly on himself. So previously there was a bit of a delay to this that made it feel not good. So we're trying to smooth out some of the clunkiness here.
Gotcha.
Also, the ultimate is now going to speed Opwash up while he stands in it.
Yes! Yes! One big drawback and hindrance to Opwash, playing as Opwash, is the dude is freaking slow, brother. I don't know who's slower, him or Zeus. Oh, Jesus, because now he gets a boost on what, his 2? Now he can move faster. Both were in the running for like one of the slowest characters. Like, oh my gosh, it felt so bad playing him because he would just, and then his movement, he walked like a decrepit old man, right? So he's like, ugh. And he would just move so slow. It's like, dang it. Well, I'm a goner. I know every other mofo in here is going to catch up to me quick. So having him move faster while he's in his ult, it's going to feel great. And then they removed freaking Doom Orb and movement speed gaining from items, which I would use Doom Orb on him. It felt great. Ah, yes, finally. He can move. He can move around like everybody else. He ain't just slow and an old decrepit man.
Nope.
Now he can get to places, make plays, do things, be a lot more useful and impactful.
Experimenting with,
so this
these
is great.
+1s can always change when we get to the final god.
I like it.
And lastly, the ultimate is being changed to deal ticking damage. So previously, very few people know this, but the damage was actually dealt by the wraiths that flew through it really quickly and were hard to see. And so we're changing it to where you don't have to worry about trying to body block the wraiths. It's just going to deal damage as it ticks, and then it's going to spawn some additional wraiths that I believe will deal extra damage, but just a little bit more consistent in understanding what's happening to you there.
Yeah, dude, and I think you could maybe dodge the wraiths too, because there would be gaps in where you could like weave in to try to dodge as many as you could. That made it a little bit more fun. I mean, that's what I noticed, and that's how I would play against him. Like, oh, there's some gaps in here where there's no damage coming in, so you could just zigzag or like Frogger your way, meandering like, oh, don't hit me. That was pretty fun.
The aspect, zombies is your teaser.
Zombies. Oh, okay. Well, I see. So is this incoming tech for pets? Or the foundation for pets? Because normally he throws corpses out. Pew, right? They just lie there. Dead corpses. And he's saying in zombies. So maybe in his aspect form, the zombies he throws are animated. Similar to New Wall's clay minions. Okay, so I was wrong then. And my initial guess, zombies. Because zombies move, man. Or they could be crawlers. They could be crawler zombies. Since you throw the bodies out, they'll probably be moving towards the enemy instead of, full on being bipedal on their two legs like him. Maybe they'll move fast, like super fast crawlers. Oh my god! Yeah, that'd be scary. That'd be pretty funny to see too. Interesting. I can't wait to see this.
So the field itself will tick. Yes, the basically it will be a big AOE that ticks with a little bit of damage, and then I believe additional damage will come from some wraiths that spawn, but it's not going to be all of the damage is tied to the race anymore. Cool. So that's Apwash, who we're really looking forward to, coming out on May 19th. Caps is working on this one, and he's been going. He's been going
Caps.
so far.
Hey, let's go.
We were also going to be starting our next big event,
the
Dark Star Saga. This will include all new Wandering Market content through update 39. So
35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 5 patches. From May 19th to July 14th. Ooh, there's going to be a 4th of July special in here then. Okay, so we got May, June, July. 3 months. Ooh.
From May 19th until July 14th. So this is another
big
event. Long event where you can get a bunch of content at a stupidly discounted price if you want to support the game and get a bunch of stuff at a discount. This is going to be highlight is going to have one reward saga,
Who's it gonna be?
2 reward travelers, and 10 travelers.
13.
So quite a lot of content.
13 skins.
The span of a lot
plus
of
all the recolors and then the badges, the titles, ward skins. That's a lot. New saga for Baloney. Oh, she's getting the saga. Traveler for Ishtar. Yo, already our girl's getting a traveler skin. And rewarded traveler for MILF. Ooh, was it going to beat that like white and red lineup? I don't even know the name of that theme.
Nope.
The one where she says, "Bleed for me."
This update will be the new saga, which will be for Bellona, a traveler for Ishtar. And
is it going to be the Dragon Lona? Dragon Baloney? Like the tier 5 version of her? Dang it, man. I'm not really a Bellona player, dog.
Nope.
I may skip it.
Reward traveler for Morgan Le Fay. So this skin is looking really cool. Ben's been doing this himself, and
pretty cool.
It's just pretty neat. Also, we've gone back and we've polished up a lot of kind of Bellona's animations in general as part of this, I would say. Bellona was like the first god that we did in Smite 2, so there were a lot of like janky bits about her that we've managed to go back and clean up. So this has kind of been a double win for us in that we get to have an awesome looking saga, and we get to fix a lot of the things that were not great about Bellona. So it's been awesome. Also in this update, there's more. I'm not going to say much more beyond these things in this update because, again, we're being really dynamic in how we address community feedback right now. And we have things that are working in the background, but we're going to continue to prioritize like the things the community is talking about over the next few updates rather than saying these specific features are coming out.
Gotcha.
And yeah, we have other things planned, but game development's unpredictable. We don't overpromise. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, next. Coming.
Who's following the king of anti-heal? Drum roll, please.
We have, I guess I didn't update the number.
32, dog. It's 36, my guy. 36.
Here. Did I forget to update the number? I think I forgot to update
the
number. I'm sorry. I will update that before I post these online. We have.
Hey! They're one of the most annoying warriors in the fucking game. Horace, our man. Chicken Man number 2. Alongside Raw. Our man Raw. Cool. That's his son. Yeah, Horace is his son. I think so. Raw. And Horus. Horus. Yo, his wings are majestic. They are incredible. I cannot wait to see them in the UE 5.5 engine here in Smite 2. It's gonna look even better. Holy moly. His 2-1, he has high lockdown potential in 2 abilities. And then he has a team ult where you can teleport your entire team. That's pretty fun.
Horus, the rightful heir.
The rightful heir.
Horus is one of my favorite gods in Smite 1. I really enjoy playing him.
I love playing Horus with Flameforged Hammer. Bring back Flameforged Hammer. Please. We need that item in the game. Give me Flameforged Hammer.
I think that you can do a lot of really fun things with how you can move around using his abilities together. He's been feeling really good in playtest so far.
Okay.
Austin's working on him, and he's come together really well.
Don't know who that guy is.
He has a surprisingly
Shout out to him, though.
Technically difficult ultimate to implement. So there's been Rocky's been working on that a lot, trying to make sure that feels good.
Hey, Rocky.
I think it's to this point now where it feels pretty solid. But we're feeling good about him. He's been fun, and I think that you're gonna like what we're doing with him.
Hell yeah! All right.
One of the most requested warriors on player surveys.
He was number 1.
King Arthur is the most requested warrior. King Arthur we can't do until we
get support.
Until we get our movement tech finalized.
After
we have been making progress on it, and parts of it have been sneaking into live, and people have not really noticed, which is great. But he is one of the top requested warriors on player surveys. He's also the top requested traditional support god on player surveys after Atlas.
Yep.
Even though we've seen him kind of in both support and solo, throughout his life, we kind of tagged each god with like what roles they're frequently seen in, and of the gods that are frequently seen in support, it's like Atlas and then him. So getting a couple big support gods here.
Yes, baby, give me more options to pick in the support role. Hell yeah.
He also does have some solo play, and I think you will see he has solo play here in Smite 2 as well. His +1s.
Can we get Flameforged, please? I didn't play him in solo.
Nope.
I played him mostly in support. And then in arena, I just went Flameforged dog. Like that item was super great on him.
Things that we're looking at right now. Again, these are subject to change as we finish implementing, but this is what we're looking at right now. When he flies to an ally with Protector's Surge, his stacks of Resolute are added to the heal without consuming those stacks.
Ooh.
And he now lands more quickly before allies when using to the skies.
Okay. Oh, I see. So his 3. So his passive is whenever he takes damage, he has this like ring. I think it's like 16 little orbs that each fill up. So he can take 16 instances of damage, and then afterwards, after a certain amount of time, they'll
All right,
turn
you
to
guys,
heal.
you're about to watch 180 seconds of ads. Don't forget you can use your Prime sub to skip through them.
That's right. Thank you, Charlie. Twitch gang, 2-minute warning. Feel free to stick around and support the channel by watching ads. If you don't want to watch ads, I encourage you to priming up, as Charlie mentioned, and or subscribing to the channel as well. If you decide to leave, peace. It is what it is. I understand. So back to his 3 and his passive. So he'll heal from the little orbs that get filled up from all the damage he takes. And then his 3, he can fly to an ally or an ally minion and heal them. So it's like, he just, he dashes towards them and provides a heal for the ally and then himself, I do believe. And then his ultimate is an AoE team teleporting ultimate, or just by himself if no one wants to join in.
Nope.
And he transposes a an ethereal, I think is the best word. an ethereal version of himself. So his body, a spirit form, that would be better. So his body stays on the ground while his ethereal spirit form goes up to the sky, and then you can choose and travel. And if you have more movement speed, you move faster, so you can potentially go to greater distances. And whenever he picks a spot to land, that's where you're going to end up teleporting. And then you end up, anyone who's with you in the little radius area gets teleported with you too. And now Horus is going to be landing ahead of his allies. Ooh, okay. So maybe that can set up a combo. And the enemy can dump as many abilities on you ahead of time before your allies get there. And they get affected by it too. Okay, I see. Interesting. We'll see how that turns out.
Those are just a few little plus ones that we're looking at for him right now, as he's still a little ways out in development. And for the aspect, your teaser is
You know, now that there's no movement speed items and we have pathfinding, will that be more powerful on Horus now? Because he's not going to be in battle. I mean, he can be. Although if he goes in from a non-battle area, he can potentially travel faster, which would make him go farther because of pathfinding. I'm interested to see how that dynamic works. And his aspect is he is a bird of prey. He's a hawk or a falcon? So he's going to be more DPS oriented. So I can think that instead of dashing to his allies with the 3, he dashes to enemies and then does damage to them. Perhaps.
He is a bird of prey. So take that as you will. But he is a bird of prey. Also, this update will continue the Darkstar Saga event. And it will have 3 new travelers: a traveler for
Chiron, Vulcan,
a traveler
and
for
the
Vulcan,
Nut.
and a traveler for Newt.
Okay.
So you will see.
Excuse me.
And then there's gonna be more. We have other things.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, like I said, unpredictable, and things can change.
Now, who's the final god?
Next, we will have
following Horus.
Coming June 16th. Again, I forgot to.
Drum roll, please.
We'll have.
Oh my gosh! Cat girl number 2, Bastet. Yo, I'm low-key missing her original form. Interesting. She's more cat here than human, which would mean I think she's more lore accurate now. Probably that's why they went with this design. Dang it. I prefer OG Bastet. OG Bastet over this one. Okay. This is just a cat with some human-esque features.
Yes, that's right.
Jungler.
That's an all-new Bastet, Goddess of Cats. We have completely recreated the model, inspired by community feedback. The community said, hey, we want a more cat-like Bastet. I
guess the furries came out. The furries came out en masse. And we're like, make our cat goddess more cat-like.
It is here. This was done by Jason, who is one of our modelers, and he I think did a really great job with this. I think it captures Bastet in a way that people are really just like going to be super excited to play her.
I don't know about that, brother.
Nope.
I don't know about that. Maybe the furries will be excited to play her. I mean, I'm excited Bastet is back. Just not I'm not too gung-ho about the remodel, rework.
Nope.
Not my speed.
I will note she's not necessarily sorry, more cat-like, less humanoid. Yeah, I said that. Okay.
No, make her more humanoid. And some cat features here and there. That's the best. That's the best combo.
She is one of the top priority junglers. She isn't the tippity top, but one of the reasons why we slotted her in here is because this time in our schedule allowed us to get this model update scheduled and in. And we knew that we really wanted to go back to this model and update it. And there was space for a jungler here. So we were like, cool, this is the perfect time to slot her, to get her this new model update and to get her, into the game looking awesome.
Turquoise.
So pretty excited. There's also, it's a little bit early for +1s.
Oh, they match her eye too. Hell yeah. I like that.
Aspect teasers. We are implementing her, but I don't have much to tell you beyond, we're probably going to start with her kit as it is right now in SMITE 1, and then make changes to there as we see necessary. So the starting point will be the current SMITE 1 kit.
So she's going to have the pounce, the leap as the 1. The 2 is the cone whiplash that does bleed. I think is anti-heal too. It does some anti-heal. Or it will. And then the 3 is when she throws a cat. Meow. And she can root somebody with it if she hits a god. And then the 4 is the projectile where she throws a giant cat. And if she lands it, the cat picks them up and takes them to the location from where she fired her ult. Pretty cool.
Dark Star Saga will continue with travelers for Mulan and Neja.
Niza, my boy Niza. My girl Mulan too. Let's go. Our girl Mulan. Let's go.
And this is where our roadmap will end for the day.
No, I want to know more. Although I understand. Excellent roadmap, though. Excellent cast of characters that will be joining the battleground of the gods, following Atlas.
We have our next
I'm excited.
gods. We have Atlas coming May 5th.
Hell yeah.
Opwash coming May 19th. Horus coming June 2nd. And Bastet coming June 16th.
Okay, we got... Is he Greek? Yeah, I think Atlas will be Greek. Oppuch is Mayan. Horus Egyptian. Bastet Egyptian. So we got 3 different pantheons in the next 4 updates. And on her is getting her sister. His sister, I mean. My bad. My bad. On her is getting his sister in the game. Oh, so brother-sister games. Here we go.
This event will run, for quite a few patches, and I didn't want to go through the entire god list for that. I mean, I think this 3 gods at a time is a good strategy for us.
That's a solid number.
We will do another upcoming god roadmap as we get further along here, and we'll tell you guys what's coming next. But we feel really confident about these next 4 gods. I think they're going to be really sweet. And we're super excited. We have, again, Atlas, who will have kind of a mid, maybe solo-y aspect. We have Opwash, who again is kind of mid solo-y. We have Horus, who is kind of support solo-y. We have Bastet, who's mostly jungle-y, I would say. And then we'll have more gods coming after that. So, and we just had Ishtar, who is a carry. So we're kind of hitting most of the roles here.
Yeah.
And in an interesting way, I think. So I'm going to go back to my camera here. If I can find the button.
I will go back to my chair.
Sweet. So that is your
over here then
update for the day.
We'll go up here.
People are asking, what are the other travelers past these? So once the event actually goes live in the update, in the first patch of the update, we always tell you, like, here are the gods that are getting travelers as part of this event. So you'll see the full list of I believe it's a saga, 2 reward travelers.
Manny's in the
10
way.
Regular travelers. So you'll see the full list of all the gods that are getting travelers as part of the
Manny's in our way, you guys. We're going to cover up Manny.
He has to spend any money. We want to make sure you know what you're
getting. We hijacked the spot.
I don't have the full list in front of me right now, but
he ain't saying much.
Updates here.
Nope.
We'll be speaking instead of him.
We'll be getting an update on why Ishtar aspect was disabled. So I believe it was actually mistakenly disabled, and it should be turned back on today. We had
Was
to.
it? I don't even know.
As people may know, we were dealing with a lot of server issues on Friday due to Microsoft Azure's outage, which was impacting websites and tech things kind of across the globe, but was particularly impacting us. So it was causing a lot of issues.
Yeah.
We had to make quite a few changes to the way the back end was set up on Friday and again on Saturday to recover. And I believe as part of that, we just inadvertently turned off Ishtar aspect and didn't get re-enabled. So it should be back on today. So I apologize for that. That was just a mistake as we were getting things set up.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't even play on Friday, dog.
This reminds me, this will be
or
Newt's
whenever I
first
logged
skin,
in.
right? She's never received a skin apart from recolors. Yeah, Newt was our final god. This reminds me, this will be Newt's first skin, right? She's never received a skin apart from recolors. Yeah, Newt was our final god in Smite 1, and Newt did not get a skin ever. So this will be Newt's first skin, and it is.
Let's go.
It's kind of a cool little new skin.
Congrats, Nut. Pause.
Need Tyr and Cthulhu. So I'll address both these guys really quick.
We need Fafnir too. We need him. We need Persephone. We need all the gods. We need all of them. How many was it? 121, I think. We're about halfway there, roughly.
Tyr is another god that it's not going to be quite as noticeable as King Arthur, but there's a little bit more that we need to do movement system wise, we feel like, to make Tyr and his knockback feel good. So we're continuing to work through that. Tyr will probably be on the calendar, I'm going to say sooner than later. I don't think he's a particularly challenging god, and he is a very highly requested god.
He's a lot of fun too.
We just have like one more step of the movement system rework before we could schedule Tyr, confident that he's going to feel good when he's implemented. So that is a reason why Tyr hasn't been scheduled yet.
Gotcha.
In terms of
Cthulhu,
Cthulhu is a very popular god. Cthulhu has he hits a lot of departments because he has two different forms. He has two different full sets of abilities. He's got his madness mechanic that creates other stuff in the world. There's just a lot of things that he does. He's a very cool god. But it's a kind of a question of like finding the right spot to get him on the calendar, where we have the bandwidth from all the teams to make it happen, and where we feel like it will also have a good impact. We think that Cthulhu is one of the probably the biggest god that is not yet in the game. And will probably have the most impact when he releases.
Quite literally and figuratively. Mofo just gigantifies himself and becomes like 10 times bigger. Freaking cool. Freaking cool though.
So we just want to make sure it's at a good point when we do Cthulhu. What was Bastet's release date?
He said doo-doo.
So we have Atlas May 5th, Opwash May 19th, Horus June 2nd, and Bastet June 16th. And as always,
middle of June.
We've been
mid-month
like
banner there too.
With our God releases, we have not had to skip a God release or delay a God release, which is astonishing. If you remember back in the Smite 1 days, when we were trying to do 6 gods a year, we would almost always have to delay one of those 6 gods. And we're doing a god every 2 weeks, and we have not had to delay a god.
Single one.
I think that like there's a chance at some point always that could happen. But those are our target release dates for all those gods, and we feel pretty confident about hitting all of them.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Oh.
Looking forward to it.
Can y'all still hear me? Is this still working? My computer flickered. No.
We can hear you. It's all good, man. Don't worry.
Is Opwash going to be in the next PTS? Yes, Opwash is going to be on for the next PTS, and that's why we did this this reveal today. So on Wednesday, you will get to play Opwash on PTS. I don't believe his aspect will be enabled. The aspect's still a little bit early, I would say, for that. And normally we don't enable an aspect early unless it's one that we are really concerned about. So I would expect that Opwash will be on Wednesday, but not the aspect.
Okay. How was yesterday? Looking forward.
When I mentioned Bastet's development starting with her SMITE 1 kit, could we expect some bigger changes for her? I would say it's a little bit too early to say beyond we're starting with the SMITE 1 kit, and then we'll look and see. She's still very early in development. You know, it's what day is it today? It's April 27th, and she doesn't release until June 16th. So we've got a little time on her. She's pretty early. Like some parts of the art pipeline obviously are very far along, but some of the like design and tech side are still relatively early. So I think that we're kind of gonna have to wait and see. But I definitely think, like, I know that the starting point is the SMITE 1 kit, the current SMITE 1 kit, the live SMITE 1 kit with the cat that pulls you back.
That's the ult projectile, which more often than not you missed it. More often than not, that ultimate got freaking wasted. You would just not land the ability, or it would get dodged, or it would get beads. Oh, maybe that's why he's asking for a different ult, because it's a skill shot. And golly, if you missed, you got flamed. You're like, oh my gosh, Bastet, you suck. It was horrible. So I understand where that concern is coming from.
Why Bastet instead of Set? So there are a lot of people that really want the Horus Set thing to happen.
Yeah, it happened the first time. That's how they were released in SMITE 1. It was a double release. That ish was wild. Oh, 2 gods in 1? That's crazy. And it was done to bring up excitement, which it did. It worked. It was a great marketing strategy. And I don't think it's going to work again a second time.
Nope.
Because there's still stuff that Set has to do that they may not have tech-wise. Because he spawns clones. And then his passive, whenever he ults, he spawns more clones. I think like every 3 basic attacks, he spawns another clone. So you can have up to like a 11 clones of sand sets. And having that interact with the rest of the game is going to cause more issues. And they probably don't have the tech for it. More than likely. That's what I'm going to take a swing at.
The main reason why we put Bastet here, a couple of reasons. First off, Bastet, incredibly more popular than Set. Set is one of the least popular gods in the entire game in SMITE 1.
He has a high skill ceiling as well. Whenever Set dropped, it was a finite number of players who are actually really monstrous with him and impactful in the games. Similar to like Aladdin, like only like the very high end of skilled players are ever going to be effective with Aladdin. Similar to Set, like only the high skill players are going to be really ever impactful and effective as a Set. I don't think the majority of the players are going to be like that OP Set that you see highlights and clips of.
Nope.
And if we were to bring Set over, we really would need to think about, like, are there changes that we need to make to that kit to make it more desirable to play as? Because like in our surveys, one of the lowest surveyed gods on both surveys.
Yep.
And again, just like always very unpopular in terms of play rate. And we think it was because like there's a lot about the way that he plays that feels very
it's quite unique and unorthodox, I will say that.
He can be incredibly strong, but I think he feels a little bit like clunky in the way things go together. So I think we need to like think about that. The other main reason that we slotted Bastet here was because Bastet fit into we really wanted to update Bastet's model, and that work fit into our schedule in this rotation. So it's like, do we try and force the Horus Set thing again when Set wasn't popular the first time? Or do we just do a god that people like more, that we have the time to do a total remodel on, and we think people are going to be really excited about?
That was a better use of their time, really honestly. About. Great call there. Great call.
So I would assume that Horus does not get the part of his passive that has to do with his interaction with Set, since Set's not in the game. Yeah, I would assume that'll come when Set is added to the game. But yeah, as of right now, the part of his passive that interacts with Set wouldn't do anything anyway because there's no Set.
Yeah. I think that part was, if Set is the one that attacks you, you get like 2. You get an increased number of the orbs that get filled. Instead of 1, it's like 2 or 3, something like that. If I'm remembering correctly. Don't quote me on that.
Vulcan. I did note that Vulcan's getting a Traveler soon. So, keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, Ninja, pay attention. What else you got? He's reading chat. He's reading y'all's comments.
We said we want to be more adaptive to community feedback. Does that mean there will be more proactive surveys for future features, or just reactionary like the crit plus echo issue? So I think that there are things that we don't necessarily. So I'm trying to think of how to say what my thought is on this.
Park your thoughts together.
Doing surveys, we like understanding what the community thinks about things, but surveying about theoretical features it's hard.
Tasty water.
To
hydrate up.
Really actionable data out of it, because everybody's going to have a slightly different vision of what that thing would be when implemented.
Ain't that the truth?
And also, surveying about features that we haven't done yet can sometimes lead people to believe that something is imminent, like, oh, they're surveying us about this thing because they really want to do it, when maybe it's just like, hey, we have a list of like 40 things and we just want to see if this is something that people even care about, and we threw it on there as a what about this, right? So anytime we talk about anything, it kind of builds the expectation that we are definitely going to do it. Like, I literally just responded to a Reddit post right before this where somebody was like, was upset that we still haven't added the equip to all button for God loadout card frames.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's true. That's true. People would have unrealistic expectations, like as soon as they see a little bit of information. That's why I operate on a need to know basis. All right. If you need to know, I'll tell you. If I need to know, then you'll tell me, right? If it's a need to know basis, that's the best way to operate, man.
And I agree. Like, that's something that like we want to do and we need to do, but it's like it's rising to the top of the list of this thing is going to make the biggest impact on the game. This is the biggest issue that people are facing right now. It's an annoying thing that we need to fix, but is that the thing that our resources should go to?
Yeah.
And that's what we're always trying to prioritize.
Will adding this apply to all feature really impact the game for the best positive outcome? Think about it. Mull it over. And once you come to the conclusion yourself, you'll understand why it hasn't happened yet.
For last, or do some sooner? Are we going to save problematic gods for last or do some sooner? I think we rotate through them. I think that we've actually gone through quite a few gods that are quite difficult or have their problems. Like Atlas is actually a very complicated god in terms of like the state machine to manage his orb and his different in-hands, especially in the aspect form. We made that very complicated. Horus's ultimate is actually very difficult in the way that it actually needs to work. We just did, it wasn't that long ago, we did like Jormungandr. Jormungandr has a very difficult ultimate.
Jormusi,
there are we definitely aren't
the big
just
worm.
doing the easiest gods. What we do is we try and schedule like a rotation of gods where we have enough time to do all the things we need to do. So it means we probably aren't going to do like 2 stance swapping gods back to back. That would be a lot for the team to do because it's going to impact all the departments a lot. But if we're like, okay, we're going to do a stance swapping god, and then maybe we'll do an easier god after it, and then we'll do another hard god, and then we'll do another easier god. So we're basically like trying to rotate between things that are hard for different departments to make sure that we aren't just leaving all of the hard gods for the end, but we're addressing gods like in a way that makes sense.
I'm with it. I understand and accept it. Respect it. What else you got, chat?
Pretty early, and I think he went back-to-back last year then. So we actually started on Giannis pretty early, and I think he got delayed quite a few times. So that was, I think, more what happened with that than anything else. It wasn't that we were intending, I don't believe we were intending to release them back-to-back initially. I think it just kind of ended up that way. Community builds feel like a ghost town now beside assault builds. Yeah, I mean, I think that like this is a system that is reliant on people making and liking builds. You know, I think it's definitely something that we should go back through and look at how we're elevating builds to try and get newer builds to the top. But what we see in SMITE 1, or excuse me, in SMITE 2, is that a lot of our like content creators that are focused on builds are preferring to create those builds, you know, like on their own websites out of the game and draw attention to themselves that way, right? Which is fine. Like that's a valid thing if that's what they
competition,
want to do.
baby.
But like other games, there's more of a culture, I think, of like you want to be known as the person making the builds in the game. But yeah, I think that we can also do things to bring them more to like, you know, to the top. Like I think there's some things we can do about prioritizing them and whatnot. But yeah, it's I think it's
you don't really
partially
have to.
a culture issue, partially a you know, a actual like algorithm that's surfacing them.
Gotcha. We got the Calder and the whatever that's cat's name is. Or that might be Suku. Suku and Calder.
Could there be incentives to making these community builds in the game? So
Nah.
I don't know what that would be necessarily, but like essentially anytime anybody makes a build in the game like and saves it, it's added to the community build system. It just isn't necessarily surfaced unless it isn't surfaced to a lot of people unless people start like liking it, which I think is like maybe more of the part where it's like we need to start surfacing more new builds that aren't well liked to see if they get traction versus just showing the ones that are the most liked. So sorry, I'm just writing down one note here.
I just do my own build, man. That's it. Adapt my build to the situation at hand.
Do Ascension tokens get converted to something else if you own the tier that gives them forever? They do. I believe on your next login, they get converted to legacy gems. But they like because of the way it's set up, we can't just have it happen instantly. But it happens, I believe, on your next login.
I got one the other day. I don't need this ish.
Would I say Arachne is highly requested? No, Arachne is fairly highly requested. Always incredibly popular in SMITE 1. Like not frequently very popular at like high ends of play, but always extremely popular in SMITE 1. And pretty well requested, I would say. She's another one of those gods that, like, you know, every god has their own unique challenges that they present. She has a more complicated rig and animations because she's a spider. And I think there's also, I think because of Aladdin, there's an expectation that she's going to have some kind of like a wall run when we bring her into SMITE 2. And I don't know if like the design team even agrees that like she should have that if we bring her into SMITE 2, like if that would be a good or a bad thing for her. So I think there's some questions around Arachne that we would need to work through. Our least happy community member.
They could make it like a pseudo wall on her ult. Like instead of having her, because in her ult she goes up in the air, right? She's upside down and she's able to move. So in that animation of her going from the ground to the air, you can have her walk up a wall instead of just jump. You know, that's one idea you could do. Have we go. Whoop. That would be pretty cool to see. Like a pseudo wall jump there or pseudo wall run on her ultimate.
Member is spamming Ishchel right now. Ishchel
Lizzo
is an awesome god. One of my favorite later Smite 2 or Smite 1 gods to play. I think that like, you know, a lot of potential for effects looking amazing in Smite 2. A relatively straightforward kit. You know, I think she's definitely one that, you know, we are considering for the future. You know,
no, not, Lizzo.
Again, not the absolute top popularity, but not anywhere near the bottom. So she's been one that we've had discussions about for sure.
Crazy amounts of damage.
Ishchel lame god. What's wrong with Ishchel? She's fun, man. She like, I love the way that she has the one where you hit it, you get the refire. Like, I think that just feels really good. I think the way that all the abilities chain together, just like, you know, you can use them in different orders and it feels good. Like, I don't know. I thought she was a good god.
I've never played her.
People are asking about Ravana. Ravan is
Ravana.
Very popular in Smite 1 right now. Probably more popular than he's ever historically been in Smite 1. I think that he... I don't know if he's just like overpowered in Smite 1 right now, and like the meta is that he's really good. But like oddly popular in Smite 1 right now, I would say.
Interesting.
He's he's another one we've talked about. I don't think that, you know, he's like, there's nothing that's particularly challenging about Ravana as far as we're aware of. But you know, it's just when you're prioritizing, you know, like he probably is going to feel like a jungler slot in the rotation.
No.
Like, how does he
make him a warrior?
The top for that spot.
Make him a warrior again.
I feel like gods that were popular in the SPL should be pushed forward. That's not really the way we look at it. I feel like gods that were popular in the SPL should be pushed forward. That's not really the way we look at it. The way we look at it is like
the SPL.
You know, is there a specific gameplay niche that they are trying to fit that we don't have right now? So, for example, like Awelish was a god that we felt like we needed to add to the game because we didn't have that answer, right? And I think that's one of the reasons why Opwash is on the calendar, right? Again, a relatively popular god, relatively highly requested, but I think that getting that mid lane or solo lane kind of anti-heal identity god is something that the game would be good with, and also relatively popular. And another thing we just consider is popularity. If it affects more players, we care about that. If it fits into our schedule with the resources that we have available from different departments.
If you just did the SPL stuff, you'd be getting a short number of players and their favorite characters. That's not necessarily everybody's favorite character.
Nope.
Nah, man, forget about that ish, man. Miss me with that. I'd rather have them decide what god is coming out than someone else.
Increasing the time to kill, and will thoughts on increasing the time to kill, and will a new god be released before we're done with all the Smite 1 gods? I will say there will probably be a new god before we're done with all the Smite 1 gods, but right now the feedback that we've been getting from players is, hey, we miss these old gods in particular.
Dude, the same question again. Another Titan talk and the same fucking question, dog. You mofos don't pay attention or don't care, just want to be annoying. I don't know. It's been the same answer as always, and he's about to say it. The people do not really want to see a new character.
Nope.
People want the old classics first. Then you can introduce all the other new BS later. Golly, I wonder if it's the same fool asking that king question. Golly, man. He has a lot of patience with y'all. A lot.
And from my personal perspective, it's not like I'm just playing the same version of the old god that I played for a decade in Smite 1. I think that the addition of aspects really has made a lot of these gods feel, and plus ones, but more so aspects, I think, has made a lot of these gods feel like brand new gods to me, and has gotten me interested in playing a lot of gods that I just didn't care about in Smite 1. Like, a new god comes out, I try them, I try their aspect, and I'm like, oh, this is really neat. This speaks to me in a way that I didn't mesh with this god before. And I'm playing more gods in Smite 2 than I ever played in Smite 1. So I think that, like, we are giving people a lot of, like, new gameplay content on the god side, even if we aren't saying, like, you know, here's a new model and animations to go with it, if that makes sense, right? It's like a lot of these aspect, like, kits, like some of the more ambitious ones, like, we probably could have just spun into being a wholly separate god and people would have been just as pleased with it. So I think that, like, we're giving a lot of gameplay right now that's new and exciting.
Yep. There's really no need to bring a brand new god.
Address lobby is not working. So I believe the only thing that I am aware of is on console, there is an issue sometimes where people can get into an issue that's basically says that, like, their queue has failed because they have left the game. That is something that we should have fixed in the next update. We have a proposed fix for that today in dev that we're working through. Basically, like, the game could get into a bad state where, like, what am I trying to say? Like, it thinks that you're constantly leaving the queue when you're not. But yeah, that's the one thing that I'm mostly aware of.
Cool.
Other than that, I think
I'm not in console,
I didn't
though.
answer the part of the question about TTK. So I think that we are still, to some extent, seeing how the most recent update shakes out in terms of time to kill. I think that it's been interesting that the feedback from high-end players and the feedback from low-end players has diverged a lot about the current state of the game and the current pacing of the game. And we're, again, just trying to see where things flatten out. We do want to make a bigger change to penetration and kind of the base stats associated with that at some point here in the future. But that's going to be another kind of, like, bigger shakeup to the game. And we kind of want to make sure that the game is in a stable spot before we do another big pass like that that's going to unstabilize things more.
Yep, I'm good with that. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Can I tease anything about the changes coming to Rat that was previously mentioned, or do we have to wait and see? Wait and see. I don't have the list right in front of me, but yeah, I think should be an interesting update to him. Yeah, like, it's like the duality of man, right? People are like, damage is literally so bad right now, tanks are taking over, and then other people are like, nothing changed, everybody's still dying. It's like, yeah, and I think that, like, we have some data, and I think that, again, different, I guess two parts. The first part is that sometimes it can take perception a little bit of time to change after an update. So it's possible that it's more perception than reality that things haven't changed for some players. And then it's also possible, based on the data that we have, that at some skill levels, the changes have made much more of a difference than at other skill levels. So in instances like that, you know, we have, like I said, we have more balance changes planned for the next update that are intended to address some of this, but we are looking at all this stuff.
We'll talk about it on Friday.
anything to say about Thoth?
Off.
He has a book. No, nothing really. I don't think he's a particularly difficult god to play.
The other bird
or
man,
not to play,
chicken man.
to implement. I think yeah, I don't remember where he was in the surveys. He was not towards the top. But I don't think I don't think there's anything preventing us from doing Thoth, as far as I'm aware.
Excuse me. Oh man.
Would Maman be difficult to port? Her kit is very unique. We had a conversation about Maman Brigitte.
My man.
And
Bridget.
I don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't think there was anything particularly challenging, like new tech that we don't have necessarily.
Spirit Ball.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything about Maman, but I'm not positive about that one. Not positive. See, the one fun thing about roadmap days is I take a lot of these questions about gods that aren't on the roadmap and what their status is, and then I don't have to do this very much for other days. So I'll keep taking some of these.
Hey.
Is Atlas really that hard to port over considering he worked in UE3? Or excuse me, is King Arthur really that hard to port over considering he worked in UE3? Yeah, so it's not that King Arthur's kit or animations or anything are like that hard to do. It's mainly that some of the way that he moves uses movement tech that like SMITE 2 doesn't have at the right level yet. One of the big things is the way that his basic attacks work, where when he attacks, he like
lunges
root motion homes in on his target.
Yeah.
Unless you're holding backwards. And those in particular would just not work really well and would feel badly because of the way that the movement system is set up right now on SMITE 2. We've been gradually making improvements to it, and we're getting closer to a state where we could do King Arthur. We're just not quite there yet.
He lunges towards you.
How's Atlas aspect going? You'll get to check it out on Wednesday. It's. I think it might be.
Ooh, yesterday.
What am I trying to say? It's probably not going to be for everyone. In our playtests, some people have really liked it. Some people are like, I don't like this at all. I don't think I would ever use it. And
naturally,
I think it's gonna be one of those more like, if it's your thing, it's your thing. If it's not, it's not. But it's an interesting, different way to play the god. Any changes to it? Just a few small ones. It's largely what it was when you guys last saw it.
Okay.
Is Jing Chen difficult to make? I don't think he would be that difficult to make in SMITE 2. There's a little bit of like the spinning grab, which is a little bit novel. I don't know if you remember, but in SMITE 1, we actually had to disable him for a long time because the jumps were broken. But I don't think we would necessarily have that same problem in SMITE 2. I think he's probably a relatively straightforward one.
Do a flip. Hey, do a flip.
What are your thoughts on the current map, and what are some changes we are considering making? So I think that, like, in general, we still believe we want an all-new Conquest map and we want an all-new Assault map. I think we feel like Joust map is fine, just in terms of layout and whatnot. I think we, in terms of changes that we're thinking about making to the current map, I think that we still feel like there's some follow-on things from the jungle changes that we did and objective changes that we did like last update that need some further adjustments to make sure that, you know, we don't take too much farm out of roles, but roles are spending the required amount of time to get their farm, and that like the anti like snowballing stuff is all kind of working as intended. I think largely it's been a step in the right direction. I think that like the feedback by and large for this update has been very positive. There's always people that don't like every update, but I think that this update has been like a really good step in the right direction. And so I think our hope
I've liked it. I've enjoyed it.
We need to build on what we stepped towards with the last update versus like throwing everything out with this next one.
Keep building. layer by layer, brick by brick.
How do I feel about Kuzenbo? Kuzenbo is a cool god.
Kuzenbo.
He needs a little bit of minion AI for his kappas, but not much. It's about the same as Nuwa, so it's not like it's not crazy. The push is something which is probably fine with our current tech because it's it's a different kind of movement than the one that we have issues with. So I think he's probably pretty doable. He's a fairly popular support god as well. So definitely something that we would be considering.
Zimbo fun. Spin to win.
Put Hercules in permanent ban. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Hercules is the lowest win rate god in the game. So he is not particularly good. Even among Masters players, he is one of the lowest win rate gods in the game. People just don't like playing against him, I think, which is fine, but he is not good. Even in Assault, I'm not sure about Assault. That's a good question. We have looked at, I was looking more at, I was talking specifically about Conquest with that. And I do look at Arena too. I don't know if I've looked at Assault. Assault is weird because in general, gods are just weird in Assault because people aren't picking the god that they're playing as much. And the data isn't really as reliable about like, you know, we don't really buff or nerf too much based on Assault win rate other than, you know, the Hecate aspect that was just driving people crazy.
That's true.
Assault is not weird. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's different. It's a different set of data that is that we need to look at in a different way. It's not. It's more, I guess, unique or different is a better word than weird there.
Someone got butthurt about him saying Assault is weird. Oh my gosh, dog. What? What is wrong with you all? Come on now. That was not meant in any antagonistic way at all.
Nope.
Holy moly. If you got issues with that, it's you. You are the problem, buddy. Golly, man. Y'all are so freaking
stats on the
sensitive.
Traveler Coin weekend. Yeah. I really liked it. Made stuff more accessible.
Looking at any chance to play the victim. Holy moly, that's fucking lame, dog. Y'all lame for that shit.
Stats on the Traveler Coin weekend. I really liked it. Made stuff more accessible. We haven't looked yet because it just, you know, we just got back in the office this morning and we didn't get it turned on until Saturday because of all of the dumb stuff we were going through with Azure on Friday. We literally could not turn it on until Saturday because of the Azure stuff, which was really annoying for us.
You couldn't even play the game.
I'm glad to hear that you liked it. Hopefully people enjoyed it, and you know we're happy to do new kinds of events like that.
You might have to run it another weekend, maybe, to get more data.
New hires. We had a new gameplay programmer start on Monday of last week, and then we have a new gameplay designer starting. I want to say 2 weeks from now, maybe 3 weeks from now, maybe 4 weeks from now. I don't know, but relatively soon. He's accepted the offer, so he'll be starting soon. So we're you know moving forward and getting
sometime
in the team
in the future. Who knows when?
Do you think my co-star has their mic muted? You haven't heard them all stream. Yeah, Manny's just the
nah. We're good.
You know, he just hangs out.
Our mic is great, you guys. I don't know what y'all talking about. My mic is turned on. It's not muted.
Nope.
We're all good, everybody. We're all good here in the hood.
Will the new gameplay designer be in charge of porting gods? So basically the way that we do things is that we have a rotation. That's our goal, is that we have 3 designers on rotation where you own a god every 6 weeks. And then the designers do other things when they're not working on their god. But we think that that's a good pacing for ushering a god from start to finish with the parts that the designers need to be aware of. So the new designer would enter into the god port rotation, and then we'll also have some other responsibilities when they're not on their god's really hard time. Manny's first and only words are going to be off camera and no one will ever believe you. I like that. Good reference. Um, what's difficult about Surtur? Didn't we mention that he was the #1 considering all metrics half a year ago?
Surtur.
Yeah, so I would say
Fire Giant.
before the last community survey,
OG
a lot of
Fire
publishers
Giant.
had him as like the #1 most requested god, other than Cthulhu, right? Cthulhu is always like, you know, up there. But he's fallen down a tiny bit with the latest surveys, but he's still very highly requested. I would say that the Surtur has a couple pieces of tech that are again, not like impossible, but just more challenging. We got to find the right time to slot them in. The way that his ultimate works is actually different than any other version of that kind of effect that we have, and it has a lot of unique cases that would require a unique custom implementation for it. And the actual harder part for him is the picking up
his
minions tech. Like grabbing and throwing minions is probably the most technically challenging part of doing Surtur. He's really fun. I love playing Surtur. I want to get him in there, but he's just kind of got more work to be done before we can get there.
Bam.
That's
always fun to do.
Skins compatible with her new model. Yeah, I believe that that this actually rides the same rig, which is like the skeleton that's underneath the model. So I believe that the old skins will be able to be brought over for this model. It's not like Cupid where we changed the proportions drastically. So I believe that all the old skins should work. Will there maybe be a handful that don't work? Possibly. But the vast majority of our skins should work with the new model.
Hello.
We made an item like the ult for Surtur, right? Kind of. It doesn't work at all the same way. That item
the pseudo
says go forward in a line a certain distance and fall down, right? Surtur's ult is steerable mid-air.
Yep.
And needs to be steerable in a way that it won't land on map geometry, but it forces a landing at the time when it needs to land. So that's, again, it's not like the most difficult thing that we've ever done, but it is some different, unique, like landing from mid-air tech in order for it to feel the way it did in SMITE 1 than we have before. Why is my co-host so attractive? I think he was built that way.
I am built that way. Hey, thank you, chat. Shout out to y'all on that one. I am built that way.
Oh, it's just it's the new trend, according to what I hear on the internet.
Nah.
He's very stoic, yeah.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Maybe regarding the coin sale, maybe we could do a double travelers experience too. Could be another neat event. Yeah, that was actually where this conversation started. Was like, could we do like faster wandering market XP earn? But that was more technically difficult than just changing the prices on the events. And we just wanted to do something quickly and see if people cared. So we just changed the coin prices and ran that as a first event. But that's definitely another version of the event that we've thought about.
Ah, cool.
I'm sorry that I started something with the looks maxing chat. I apologize. I was just being silly.
I don't know looks maxer though.
Nope.
So I'm going to tell you what the least useful comment that we get in Titan Talk is. It is fixed matchmaking. With absolutely zero context of what the player's concerns are.
Yeah, facts, brother. What? How? What are your concerns? Please tell me. Matchmaking bad. Fix it. Like, they're poking you with a stick. Do it, do it, do it now. Expecting you to know what's causing the pain points, what's causing the issues. Like, you should know what I'm talking about. How? I'm not a mind reader. If you have nothing productive or nice to say, then say nothing. Just stay quiet. So much patience, man. He has so much patience with you all.
You know, what region are they playing in? What time of day are they playing in? What modes are they playing? Are they playing in queues or are they playing alone? Are they playing, or excuse me, are they playing parties or are they playing alone? Like, what queues are they playing? Like, there are so many things that are very impactful on your matchmaking experience. That we go in and we break down like individual matches that are reported to us all the time, and sometimes, very frequently, the match is just like there weren't that many people that were queued for this queue at this time.
Hello? Oh, it was him. It's not us.
Nope.
Okay, what happened here? I guess his camera died. Let's go back. Skip all this.
Are we back? Can you hear
We're
me?
back. Hey, we're back in our chair, you guys. Woo! We're back in our chair. Let's go. There we go. Sorry we had technical difficulties there for a moment. All issues have now been resolved. Welcome back, chat.
Are we back?
Okay, now you're forcing me to do this again. Okay. There we go. Back in our normal spot.
Awesome. The computer that's running the stream that I look at over there had a blue screen of death. So it just crashed. I'm sorry, blame Windows.
Oh no! It wasn't the camera like I thought.
Nope.
Sorry, you guys. Computer crashed.
I'm back. I'll take a few more questions because I'm not going to go one more hour. I'm sorry, I can't do one more hour. Who are the gods? Let's go back to the thing real quick. So I'll hide my camera. We have.
Let me hide my camera too. Hang on. And bam! There we go. Not breaking the immersion for y'all.
Nope.
Upcoming gods. We have Atlas dropping on Cinco de Mayo. May 19th. Putch. Or Pwash. June 2nd, Horus. And June 16th, Bastet. Remodel rework. Let's go. Y'all can't even see me. I'm looking at the camera. All right, there we go. And let's continue.
Atlas on May 5th. We have Upwash on May 19th. We have Horus on June 2nd. And we have Bastet on June 16th. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry for
We're back.
Sorry for the blue screen. I'm back.
We're back.
This computer, we have to like restart it every day or else it has issues. And I swear I restarted it, but maybe I forgot. I apologize if it was on
Yes, he didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna take a couple more questions here because it is we're getting late in the day. But
one more question.
Model. So Bastet has a new remodel that I wanted to show off today. The other ones are updated versions of their SMITE 1 models. So I was like, I'm not going to show off the work in progress, updates of their models versus the, because it's kind of what you would expect. Whereas Bastet is a bigger change and worth showcasing. And there is a new card that we are currently making, so I can't show off her new card art yet.
Okay, let's go.
All right,
That's
you guys,
exciting.
You're about to watch 180 seconds of ads.
All right.
Don't forget
Thank you,
you can
Charlie.
use your Prime sub to skip through them.
2-minute warning, Twitchers. 2-minute warning. If you do not want to watch ads, I encourage you to subscribe or use your Prime. If you leave, I understand it is what it is. I'll see you when I see you.
Let's see. The monthly classic skin chest was not reduced in price during the coin booster event. Should that be the case? Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if we thought about the wandering path and how we wanted to do that. I think we did. I think we did all the sagas and the travelers and the collections, but I don't think we did wandering path stuff. So we did all the other chests. Okay, so we just forgot the classic skin chest. Okay, we probably just made a mistake then. Okay, monthly classic skin. Thank you for letting me know. I'll make sure we don't do that again.
Word chat. Word.
Where is the pet AI technology at? For example, like Scotty, Hera, Kuzumbo, Persephone all use pets. I'm curious where that is. So we do have one of our gameplay programmers has been working in the background on pet AI for a little while now, making good progress. I don't have the exact, like, it's going to ship on this date because that's not the way we work. But again, we did just add a gameplay programmer a week ago. So that has, again, further freed up our programmer, Rocky, someone who's working on the pet AI. It's freed him up a little bit more to focus on that. So, we're definitely prioritizing it as a development thing that we need to get done. That there's a lot of gods that people love that require some version of pet AI. So it's on the to do work list for sure. Can we see Paladins characters come to Smite 2 as skins or as new gods? I would say that generally speaking, the Smite community has historically not liked it when we've referenced Paladins too heavily. So I would say probably not. I mean, I think that like there are characters in Paladins that are canonically gods, but I think that would piss off our players more than anything else if we brought them over as gods. And then the skins, they don't really, they would need to, like, it's oftentimes more work to adapt like something into a skin than it is to start from relative scratch if it doesn't ride the same like skeleton, the same rig. And I don't think any of the Paladin stuff, other than Grover, rides the same rig as anything in Smite. So, yeah.
No is the answer. To put it succinctly.
And let's see, I'm gonna take like 2 more questions and I'm gonna call it because it is 2:03. And I'm sorry about the stream crash today. I apologize for that. Is it possible to see a collab skin with the new Avatar movie? That would be amazing. I think that they have like an exclusive thing with Ubisoft, don't they? For their video games. I'm not sure. Ranked joust. Yeah, we hear the ranked joust concerns. It's just, again, it was incredibly unpopular, guys. Like, very few people play ranked joust. And I think that you're getting better matchmaking with a bigger pool of players than splitting some people off into their own little ranked bubble.
It's just going to be the same people over and over and over again. And y'all mofos are going to get tired of it.
Wrong Avatar. Are you talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender? Oh, yeah. No, that's I did enjoy working with them on the Avatar project. Last time we reached out to them, they got a lot of things going on in the video game space. I don't know if that's something we would do again, but it was a lot of fun. Considering the status of the Smite 1 servers, are the servers for the other games like Paladins expected to stay up as well? Yeah, we don't have any intention to turn off the Paladin servers. I mean, again, at some point, maybe, but like as of right now, there's nothing. I've not been a part of any discussions. I don't know of any intent to do that.
Cool.
And I need one more before I call it a day here. Can we tell you guys? I'll go back to this and I'll take one more question. We have Atlas, Upwash, Horus, and Bastet. They're all looking really good. And
yeah, here we go.
Missed opportunity not to move Manny during the crash. That would have been funny.
Facts. That's true. Oh, he's alive. He's sentient.
Sports/Smite 1 to close it out. How did I feel about the Falcons draft? And can we close the Fire Giant doors in solo? On the Smite side, I don't have a strong opinion on that. I don't know if other players have a strong opinion on closing the Fire Giant doors, but I will mention it to our level designer and see how he's feeling about that because they have been open for a while. And then how do I feel about the Falcons draft weekend? I think considering they went into the weekend with like 5 picks or something, like they didn't have very many. I think they had 5 picks. They didn't have a first rounder. I think that it turned out about as well as you could hope for. I think they got AJ Terrell's brother as a cornerback, which is good because they needed another cornerback. Their cornerback situation was not great. They got the wide receiver from Georgia, whose name escapes me right now, which is good because they needed another wide receiver. And then they got a bunch of like late round picks. I think that they were smart. They picked players with high upside, knowing that it's like a crapshoot in the late rounds anyway. So like let's pick people that if they pan out, they're gonna be really good. Which I think is a good strategy when you're a franchise that's been struggling for a long time. So I think the new GM Ian Cunningham, I believe is his name, is doing a pretty good job so far. So, but they don't have a quarterback. Yeah, you know they're not gonna be good this year. I think they're gonna be good. But I'm saying that like the process, you gotta trust the process, right? I feel like the process actually made sense this year, which is a good change. That's it. It's 2:07. I should have wrapped up a while ago. I appreciate everybody coming in today for the roadmap. We've got,
one more question is over, you guys.
Coming out here with Atlas, Opwash, Horse, and Bastet with that new model.
Looking forward to it.
We've got a bunch of other stuff on the roadmap too. Feel free to go back and check out the video if you want to see more. Yeah, I'm just excited. Teams are doing great work. I think everything's coming together really well. I think that the changes that we've made into the balance are improving the core feels of the game a lot. And I'm just excited for the direction we're going in. So I know, we had a rough patch, but I think that we're in a good place now. We're starting to get better and better. So we appreciate everybody. And we will see you on the battleground of the gods. All right, bye-bye, everybody.
Preach it. Let's go. Excellent, informative roadmap Titan talk. Before we switch over to the Atlas showcase, I need to stretch my legs. Nature is calling. You guys can go ahead and stretch your legs as well. BRB. We back. Alrighty. Got myself a snack too, man. Negro is hungry. Let's go ahead and get started on the Atlas Titan Talk showcase from yesterday. Here we go. Oh, I'm in the way now. Put myself right here. Bam. We are in studio once again with Hindu Man, Kilgoon, and Caps.
So I button, good afternoon, and welcome into another Titan Talk.
Good morning.
Caps joining me today to take you all over the wonderful OB34. I nearly said 3. 34 review with, realistically, we're looking at Atlas today.
Yep.
One of the reasons
and other stuff.
Yeah, as always, you're going to surprise me. I've been out for a week, as you can tell. So I'm kind of walking in going, what are we doing? And then we'll find out along with you guys too. And you'll see my kind of natural reaction of quizzical takes.
Yep.
How you been?
Good. I mean,
good.
We've been fine.
Yeah, okay. It's been just grinding along, doing the things.
Got myself some yogurt. It's a little bit left, so I didn't bother taking it out.
Nope.
And I just added the oats in there. Peanut butter, oats, and I think chocolate. Freaking great.
Another day, another dollar.
Yeah, that's
Keeps on going.
Yeah, I'm excited for.
You said it. Another day, another dollar. Another night to make a holla.
For Alice, though, I think
You suck my, and I pop my collar. Pop my collar. Shout out to 36 Mafia.
I played him this morning. You know, there's in the version of the build we're going to look at today, there's a few bugs that we're aware of that we're still kind of working through. We're not at final build yet, so but and PTS will go live a little bit later today, so I think it's gonna be closer to probably like 5 p.m. Eastern and not right when the show is done.
Okay.
Because we needed to run another build to fix a few things. So some of the things should be fixed by PTS. Some of them we're probably aware of but have not been fixed. But if you see anything on PTS later today, please do let us know.
So roughly for the people in chat, 4 or 5 hours from now is our expectation on when it will be out. But for now,
All you PTSers
to game and showcase some Atlas. If I can press the right buttons again. It's just remembering all these things.
There we go. Oh my gosh, my man. He is looking way cooler than his first version. The effects on his blade look fantastic. The coloring on the fabric here, sick. This right here on his back, can't really tell what it is.
Hell yeah.
Phenomenal.
And he looks so good.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that. I like the black hole vibe going on here with these spheres. Astroglade or Astrolabe. Oh, we got an update. Oh, look, there it is. Here's the new mechanic for his empowered basic attack. It's right next to him. Nice. Easy. You know where it is. Visual clarity right here. I like it. Here's his throw and update on his icons. Color scheme looking great. We got the throw. That's his 1. The pull, the 2, the dash, the 3. And then his beam. His across the world map. His global ult.
Bear with me. Just got to fix the audio problems so you can all hear his beautiful sounds.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yep, I can hear him.
So Caps, Atlas,
let's go.
he's here.
Yes. This is a very much requested character.
Okay, audio, sound effects. Crispy. Sound very similar to the first version, only with an update, right, on the new engine. Sound great. I like them. Still giving me the same Atlas feeling that I've known and I'm used to.
We when we did our survey, he came out like as I think our most requested support.
Yep.
And
I will say, like, Cthulhu obviously incredibly highly
Well,
requested.
yeah,
Cthulhu's kind of a little bit more of a solo, I think, in the way that we think about him. But yeah, he of the.
But strictly support
Yes.
wise, yeah, I think Atlas is like the one that.
We're also on Twitch. They didn't upload the VOD to YouTube,
Nope.
so we're on another website.
was definitely most requested.
So for a quick recap for those that haven't seen Atlas before, I guess, just to
Yes.
quickly go over, Atlas, it always plays around his orb, which is kind of throwing it out,
Yep.
dealing damage with it.
Which is your first ability, which
Yep.
throws out your orb. You put it down, and then your auto attacks will then go to your orb, and it'll pulse around.
Yeah. Let me know if game audio is a little low, because it feels it to me, but maybe
It sounds a little low to me, but I'm not sure. If
I
the
usually complain it's
people
too
watching.
loud.
that was the issue, so I'm like, okay, hopefully we're okay here.
But yeah, so he throws out his orb with his one.
Yeah.
You can auto attack. You do damage in an area that doesn't hit like towers or anything.
You know, hopefully he looks cooler. He looks better. Because in Smite 1, his model version, he looked ugly, man. I was like, what? You made this dude look ugly? Why? He looks awful. I don't want to be playing as this guy. If I'm looking all disheveled and ish, you know? So hopefully his model turns out better here in the new engine.
And it does damage based on your level.
Yeah.
We did add one little thing to the one you can see just to FX wise. If you throw it out in attack, you can see there's like a little like particle that goes from Atlas to the orb.
Yeah.
Kind of helps you better track where Atlas is in relationship to the orb and where.
This right here. It wasn't there before.
Nope.
Your orb is in relationship to you when you're playing as Atlas.
Yeah, that is a new thing for Smite.
That's good. Provides clarity.
I guess we should also talk about his passive now, because this plays a little bit into his +1. So his passive in Smite 1 was you built up energies, you hit people. Once you hit max energy, you would just your next auto attack would do a big burst circle.
Yeah.
We've changed that. There's a +1 now. Your energy when it's full, you can hit spacebar to launch.
Yeah. Yep.
Dang it. I was trying to read the passive.
To launch your bonus attack.
Here he goes. And I think it trembles.
Damage.
Which does more damage, significant damage. It's a big part of his damage.
So it gives you more control with his passive
no tremble.
when you can actually utilize this. Now on the space key as a standard, so it's like a bit easier. I'm just gonna put him in the tower again.
And there's a second version of this now, which didn't exist before, which is if your one is out, you now can do an enhanced basic attack with spacebar now.
Just to show the difference, that's the normals, and then that's the empowered, so you can do extra damage with that.
Oh my gosh. Extra damage on the one from your passive? Yo, all you DPS fiends are going to be eating great with this one. I think that's great.
That's cool.
That one does not do the tremble, but it does do the same amount of damage, and that's a pretty significant amount of damage.
Yeah.
So
I was swinging today as support Atlas. So.
Yeah. So before we go any further as well, there is a kind of a bug on here that you'll see me do, which is the third auto attack afterwards. It kind of does that. Just ignore that. That'll be gone.
that is one of the known things from today's.
Yeah.
There's also like if you while your one is out, if you use your two, it isn't playing the animation.
Yeah.
It's one of the known issues from today's build. These are things that we're still cleaning up the final build. So
polishing.
We're aware of
the edges.
And obviously because we're on dev, I've got cooldown, so that's why the passive doesn't reset.
yeah, the passive doesn't reset.
You can jump in between having your passive active for the people in chat that are already going, he can't jump! Oh no, what am I going to do with
I
myself?
have wasted my passive a lot of times with my
actual jumping.
my spam jumping,
But when it's active, it will be available.
Yeah, so it's when you can jump if you don't have energy full. But anyway, moving on.
To the
two.
Yeah.
The two, when you just cast it, you do a little.
Ooh, look at that. This is clean. The galactic visuals on the cone itself, the targeter, I don't think that was there before.
Nope.
That looks amazing. And if a god is in this little area, you pick them up. You carry them and they're like, ah! It's funny. Pretty great. Excellent repositioning of enemy.
Kind of grabby animation, right? If you hit people on the further end of the box, you pull them to you. If you're closer, you grab them fully and you can walk around with them and then toss them somewhere. So you can grab them in and then turn around and toss them to your team.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Pretty standard Atlas ability. People use this. This is like one of the major parts of his kit.
Yeah.
When your Astrolabe is deployed with your 1, your 2 will pull anybody in it towards the center.
Pew. Yep.
And I think it also has the second ability, which is if they're close to the Astrolabe, it's pull it.
Yeah, there's a center ring there.
There's a center ring there.
Oh.
If I use my ability correctly.
Grab them and then refire.
Yeah, and now they come to you when the...
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's new. I do not recall that being a thing in the first one. Where's the inner circle? Oh, there it is. There's the inner circle and the outer circle. It pulls them and then throws them towards you. Yo, Atlas is the master of repositioning. Holy moly.
Center
middle
ring
area,
there.
so that
There's a center ring there. If you 2,
If I use my ability correctly.
Grab them and then refire.
and now they come to you when they...
Hey, okay, that's awesome.
So that's your 2. Your 3 is a dash. This just hits enemies. It removes slows from all allies around you.
Yep.
Yourself.
I shall bear your burdens. Yep. Dash forward and he cleanses slows from his allies.
And gives ally movement.
And gives movement speed to allies. So when you're around friendly characters, you are speeding them up quite a bit while you're dashing. It basically lead the charge.
Yeah.
And then you've got your ult.
Yo, him with Charon's wave, his ultimate. You're gonna be zooming across the map. Holy moly.
Your ult does a few things.
It does.
The gamma ray burst.
It is a big laser from the sky. While in it, you're removing protections from enemies. So each tick here, you're making yourself deal more damage. You're taking less damage. And then eventually it'll fire and do a big burst, and that's a global laser.
Yeah.
So,
and you can end it early if you want to reposition it and aim it in a different direction.
And you can turn and aim it quite like Susanoo ult.
Yeah.
And it works pretty much the same way where like if you move to the left of it, it's going to fire the direction you're facing. So it's not going to originate from you, it's originating from wherever the laser was.
There it goes.
Susanoo ult.
Yep.
So the goal with this ult is generally you want to put in a team fight, stay in it if you can.
Yep.
And then when people have moved out of it, you fire it at them or something to that effect. You could use it as like a global laser, but it's a bit less effective that way because a big portion of the power of this ultimate is just being in the area.
Yeah.
And it does do a bit more ticking damage in Smite 2 than it did in Smite 1.
Okay.
So this ability is a little buffed. Just being in the area does do a little more damage than it did before.
Awesome. So dash still the same. The 1, we've seen a couple of adjustments there, and mainly the passive is the real big one. Just be able to control that a little bit more and get the damage off.
And then
the areas where
one other plus one we didn't talk about. While his orb is out, or while Astrolabe is out. Yeah, go for it.
I was gonna get to that one.
Sorry, I thought we were moving on.
No. This is the extra bonus. Okay. Is that while your orb is out, you gain movement speed. So you are slightly faster while you don't have your Astrolabe carried.
You can see it in the bottom right.
Which makes sense. Because he's not carrying the Cosmos.
Nope.
So, thematically, this is beautiful. He throws out his Astrolabe or Glade, however way it is. Gets rid of all the heavy burdens he's carrying, and he's able to freely move around faster. I think that's great. Beautiful. Subtle change, yet super impactful. And it fits perfectly with his theme. I like it.
You are
Hitting with the
unburdened.
speed.
Yep.
It's almost like he's not carrying the weight of
Yeah,
his world
you become
on his
unburdened.
shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have the astrolabe to carry around.
Okay.
So, yeah, so you have a bit more mobility while your astrolabe is out, but it also means you don't have access to like your grab or like things like that. So you can't just like sneak up on somebody and immediately grab them at high speed.
Awesome.
Right. So.
But he looks fantastic. He feels pretty good. I actually played him a little bit yesterday for the first time, and like he's feeling pretty solid. For the support players out there, definitely excited to see how the passive really plays into this with having the space ability to control that a little bit more, but also the ability to do this as well with your auto attack and using the space on this is pretty useful for AoE.
Yeah, it's
in area 2 for damage. So.
It's both a decent chunk of pressure, but it's also just like as a support, it's pretty good wave clear.
It's also a good mind game tactic because the enemy won't know when you're going to use that empowered basic attack while the astrolabe is out. So you can do it on the first one, the second one, the third one, or whichever one you want, or not use it at all. So you can potentially bait out a relic, like a shell or an Aegis. That would be great. Or a beads too, because you might pull them too, right? So you're going to be playing a lot of mind games against the enemy dual lane as Atlas. I think that's great.
That
Always has been.
The enhanced well, yeah, it always has been, but now it's bigger.
Even
now you can hit
better.
the full wave easily. So
Hell
Awesome.
yeah.
So that's a little look at Atlas base. He'll be available. I guess we go to talent. Do I need to restart?
You're probably gonna have to set your character.
I knew that was gonna happen.
So this
We're back.
aspect
Does
is,
a lot.
It's one of like probably the most interesting, unique things we've done as far as aspect goes. This plays very differently from most Smite characters.
Yes.
It is
very unique.
It will take there is a learning curve. It took me a few games to like kind of get used to how he worked. I think everybody who's played him has been like, "What is happening? How do I control this character?"
Because we did like showcase it on PTS
we did,
a little while ago,
Yeah,
right?
we showed
and
it a
were like,
little
hey,
bit.
have a little look. Tell us what you
But
think.
yeah, it's a bit more refined now.
Okay.
But yeah, it is a pretty unique departure from.
I'm not gonna lie, I still struggle with it. from every time I've tried this so far, I'm like, wait, what am I doing? I don't understand it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go back into game.
I can teach you a useful little combo.
But I think
I've been using a lot of.
Okay.
It's fun to have.
He jumps back. He's got jump all the time.
Oh,
That's what I
pumpkin.
was always supposed to.
Yeah, so you don't have your passive
finish my
bonus
snack.
damage anymore in this aspect.
my
That
auto-
was his
That's
basic attack.
your auto attack.
I just
Oh, hang on.
he's got jump all the time here. That's what I was always supposed to.
Yeah, so you don't have your passive bonus damage anymore in this aspect.
That was his
That's
basic attack.
your auto
damn.
attack.
I just bowled
Okay. He threw it out on his basic, not his one.
Nope.
Interesting.
it out there. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have
Bowling.
to use your one to auto attack. Actually, while you're holding the astrolabe, you can't use your one.
Bowling with holdings, but I can still use my autos once it's deployed.
Yes, once it's deployed, you can use your autos,
Okay.
but your auto initially just deploys your orb.
Okay,
right?
so bowling ball it down.
Bowling
But
ball.
you can walk over and pick it up if you want.
Oh, can I? Okay.
And then you will get it back. So if you like throw it out, walk over it.
Give me my orb back.
Hey,
I
you can
got
toss it again.
Oh, so you just run people down bowling?
You would
Oh,
think that,
shoot.
but
Okay.
If you are very close to a person,
Yeah.
and you fire your astrolabe at them.
Okay.
So like
Damn. You just throw a giant bowling ball. Just hit W. Throw it out, walk towards the bowling ball, pick it up, and throw it again. Oh my gosh. Throw the world at him.
we don't let you immediately pick it up.
What
you
in
are
the
going to
heck?
knock yourself back.
Oh,
You can
okay.
also do that against a wall to, get
Yeah,
away.
you can use it against a wall. It will
Give
deploy
me
and knock you
jump
back.
tech. Yeah.
So there's a little bit of mobility on this, but also it doesn't let you just run somebody down, immediately pick it up, throw it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But there's a little bit of mobility tech in it too.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like the near wall jump is what I saw there, where I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I'm going to have that sort of
Yeah.
opportunity. Okay. So I bowl it out, and then
so
my...
you pull it out. Your one now
My
is
one.
a repositioning tool.
Okay.
So you can throw it wherever you want. That is a very short cooldown.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
it's like a 2 or 3 second cooldown.
Yeah,
right?
it has like 5 seconds, I think. It
Oh my gosh. You can bowl to your heart's content. Reposition it with the 1 now.
Down to 3.
Whoa, okay.
Oh my gosh, dude. Just seeing that come down lane is freaking crazy. A giant spear coming at you. Whoa! It's the whole world, literally. The galaxy. The cosmos is raining down on you. Yo, I wanna see how it's gonna look from the Odin's perspective, like as the enemy. When Atlas repositions the astrolabe. Woo! He's like, oh shoot!
But you can
That's
keep your
exciting.
astrolabe out as long as you want doing this, right?
Okay.
So you can just keep throwing it out every time.
Oh, look at that! Oh my gosh, it went across the freaking map, dude. That looks so cool. That looks fun too.
It's gonna reset the timer for it.
Like it makes me want to be the astrolabe. Like wee! I just get to wee land on people. Wee!
Come back to you.
Awesome.
POV,
Okay.
you're the
want it to.
astraolabe.
You could just keep throwing it out wherever you want it.
Yeah.
It does very little damage on the reposition.
Oh,
though,
look
so
at that.
It's not
Woo!
really a good harassment tool.
Oh my gosh, dude. The astrolabe is having fun. That looks exciting to me. That looks fun. I want to be the astrolabe. Just wee! Oh my gosh.
Listen, that coming
You
out of the sky
could.
that nobody sees coming sounds great to me.
Yep. Look at that.
I mean,
Oh,
yes,
look
you
at it.
could,
Oh, it looks like a meteor raining down on you.
but yeah, it's gonna go real high.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that's so epic. Dude, they're even laughing because it looks fun. It just looks great.
From downtown. That's great. That's a
Yep.
really good shot. Okay, so
So you could reposition a lot, but you're probably gonna get more damage if you could just auto people in it.
sure. So
okay.
like reposition, throw the autos out.
Right? See, it does like less than half the damage.
Yeah,
So it is strictly a repositioning tool. Gets your astrolabe where you need it.
right.
Your 2 while it's out,
do?
My 2 while it's out.
somewhat similar.
What is that? Okay.
It doesn't pull people in anymore.
Uh-huh.
But it does do damage in an area. So if you throw it, use your 2.
You?
Does damage, and then it comes to you and blows up there.
It comes towards me.
Oh.
Okay.
So it moves a little bit towards your location.
Okay.
Another repositioning.
This, often, I think, yeah, you're going to end up using this a bit more as like part of your
Defensive?
combo.
Yeah.
And if you do it while you're holding the astrolabe, it's still to pick up.
Yeah, and while you're holding astrolabe, you can still pick people up.
So
and
if
grab
I
them.
go-
Right. It's the same ability functionally when you have it.
Okay. Okay. So the 2 will just bring it towards me a little bit more, but there is a
Yes.
little bit of like
That is a
kind
higher-
of an aim, but it's kind of from that location, right?
Yeah, that's a higher damage ability than just the reposition. But
Okay.
the major damage is on.
So the 1 is repositioned away from you. The 2 is repositioned towards you. Got it. What's the 3 gonna
On
do?
the actual hit for the people around, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you basically want to throw it out, use your 2, hit people for extra damage. Then, when you're
Oh.
actually
You can still pick people up when you have the astrolabe with you. Oh my gosh. So you can still reposition people. Oh, dude, that's great.
is out,
The best part.
You don't get to lose
the
that.
third part.
Oh,
So if
okay.
you dash into your astrolabe now,
Sure.
hey,
Touchdown!
Oh my gosh. You chunk that ish full speed. Dash into it. Boom! Send that yeet that mofo. Yeet it right at the enemy. Hee!
And it does pretty massive damage.
Boom!
You only do it once.
It
though,
doesn't look
chat,
like
just
it
to
right
be
now
clear.
because you have no
okay.
intelligence or anything.
Only
I've
one.
essentially done that, yeah, so people
Yeah,
can
this
discover
this aspect does scale pretty well with intelligence. More of a mage aspect.
Boo! You gotta knock them down like the pins.
So if I 3, 4 back 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of the main
And then you
combos.
can dash again.
Yeah, one of the main combos that I've been
cooldown,
using,
yeah.
right? So when I play him, one of the main combos I use, I'll throw out my Astrolabe 2, and then immediately start 3ing towards it.
2, 3. Kind of. Okay,
Yeah, and you can smack it back, right?
Oh, you like bam, 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 like pinball. So throw out the Astrolabe, pull it towards you, and dash towards it at the same time. So when it's coming towards you, you're like, no, get out of here. Boo! You send it back. Okay. And then you can reposition it with your 1.
So that's a pretty
Just
high damage combo.
My
just
2 still my normal 2 on
Yes.
with Astrolabe and that.
Interesting. Okay.
still normal, and you can still grab people.
Okay.
It's just when it's deployed, it becomes a damage area that pulls it back towards your direction.
Okay. So
Wherever
roll,
you are in relation to it.
reposition, pull towards me,
Run.
and it doesn't pull anymore on the 2,
Forward.
as I can tell there with the.
Yeah, it doesn't pull
guns,
people
right?
towards the center anymore.
really
It's just
pull
a
towards
burst
the-
of
just
damage.
Pulls it towards you. If anything, it's a good defensive tool when you get aggressed on to just reposition it towards yourself.
Yeah.
To be able to refire again, I guess, and pick it up a little bit easier too. Okay.
And then getting to pick it up again is like another big source of power because throwing it out does quite a bit when it hits people.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do want to, but like while laning, again, this aspect is a little hard to get a grasp on. It'll take a while for people to get used to. I know, it took me a long time, but you can basically do that combo, right? You throw it out, 2, 3 it back at them.
Yeah.
You can then reposition it at your feet, grab it, throw it again. Like you're basically constantly playing with the Astrolabe, tossing
Throwing it
at
around,
people,
picking it
Yeah.
up, putting it off a wall.
moving it around, right? That's kind of the play style of this aspect.
I mean,
Okay.
honestly, this is unnecessary in my mind, but I do like the ability to pick it up a wall. I think there'd be 1 or 2 people that
Wall
get
jump.
themselves caught in a jungle area by mistake, but that's okay.
Yeah,
It's
where-
mainly to prevent you from instantly picking it back up.
No,
when
that
you
makes
throw it
sense.
out,
That
so.
does make sense.
Yeah,
I
where
guess
I
with this
generally
stuff.
see people playing this is more likely going to be as like a laner.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to play support with this much because
Nah.
you lose a decent chunk with it.
Oh, there'll be kids out there trying it. That's for sure. Yeah.
For sure, there will be people that will try. I'm
Yeah.
not saying there won't, but I imagine people will probably try and mid lane this.
Yeah.
Because
Solo.
It has better in
For sure.
scaling than the standard.
Could be pretty good in solo.
It might be pretty good in solo. You can box people a bit more.
Hell yeah.
You poke a lot in this. Another thing to note about this, there's 2 more things about this aspect really. Your deployed auto attacks can't hit towers, right? So
Right.
yeah,
I didn't think
in
about
aspect,
that. Yeah.
that's still the case. Your deployed autos still can't hit towers. So the actual toss
Curses.
does.
Okay, so you actually have
So-
to toss it to...
Yeah, you're going to want to throw it at the tower, hit it, and then pull it back, and then throw it at the
Gotcha.
tower.
So
You're
his
gonna-
clear isn't going to be great on pushing towers, but
In late game, it can be. If you build full intelligence,
Oh,
that's
okay.
actually going to hit about as hard as an ability would
see,
to the
I see.
tower.
Oh my gosh. Oh, interesting. Okay. So in the later stages of the game, you can just chunk the tower, bam, with 1 toss.
So
That's
okay.
wild.
Still the same, I'm guessing, or do we do
The
another
ultimate
version of
is-
Passive actually kind of
Yeah.
touches this. So.
this is the second thing that's
I alone command the heavens.
I'll have to
Great
go
line.
over. It's harder to showcase because you're hooked me up, but his passive, he no longer has the enhanced hits.
Yeah,
now,
he does not.
When you build energy, you're actually reducing your ultimate's cooldown.
Oh, okay.
Instead of
So my
giving yourself
ultimate will be up
enhanced,
more often because I'm using my other abilities? Is
Yes.
basically the
So
case? Okay.
you want to
9
more
hits.
while you're throwing things around, hitting people, pulling people, using your combo.
Yeah.
Your ult's going to get off cooldown faster, so you can toss it out, use it as kind of a pressure tool.
Ooh, and with the world stone, 90-second cooldown ultimate. This is gonna get nerfed and increased cooldown. And with the world stone, 30% reduction. So that's 27 seconds off on the ultimate. Woo! And you get an increased cooldown reduction on your ult the more energy you gain from hitting enemies. He can have a short cooldown on his ultimate. Oh my gosh. That's going to be 63 a minute. if you just get the World Stone, it's going to be a 63-second cooldown flat. Plus the amount, what is it? Each stack reduces protection. Okay, where's the cooldown reduction? On the ultimate from your energy. Whatever that percentage is, increase that.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you're constantly trying to get your cooldown back up on your ult.
Yeah, to just continue to spam, keep spamming your abilities.
Yep.
Keep going. Okay.
And your ult has a bit more power, I believe, in the aspect. So, like, just a tiny.
It didn't say, man.
A bit more.
What's the reduction?
So it is pretty damage focused.
Definitely different on the aspect.
We'll probably see it on the aspect or the passive.
Reminds me a little bit of like the Merlin, but less crazy, I guess. In like, hey, it's just random. Good luck. But
yeah, this is really like a whole new god almost, right? Like,
yeah, it is.
People were asking, like, they really wanted a version of Atlas that was even more focused on like controlling your astrolabe, right? Like a very astrolabe focused version of Atlas, and I think that this delivers on that. And for people that want this is gonna be like a high skill cap, difficult version of Atlas to play, but you're capable of doing some really cool things once you get it.
Dude, just looking at that astral blade would just go from lane to the jungle camp. Woo! That looks incredible.
Figured out.
Yeah, it is. Like I will say your first couple games on this might go pretty poorly. It's going to be a little jarring because, and I think the thing that is most jarring about it is losing the basic attack to becoming an astrolabe toss.
Yeah.
It's very good for him in a lot of ways once you learn how to play around it. But at the start, it is very confusing. It will be difficult. We know that.
You just have to rewire your brain to work with this new kit interaction.
But once you've learned it, there is like a lot of fun to be had.
Yeah.
Dude, that does look like
had
fun.
Some very fun games just playing this.
That was like a lot of fun.
Atlas around.
Yeah, there's been times where I've hit people with like 3,000 damage combos because I just played everything perfectly, and I was like, wow, it was great.
Well, he looks a lot of fun, and he'll be available later on this afternoon on PTS.
3,000 damage.
And then before we go, I have one thing I can show that is a new feature for this update.
Yeah, go for it.
So in the top portrait bar, you'll notice that there is a aspect icon on Atlas.
Okay.
So
okay.
now surfacing if somebody has an aspect equipped on that.
I see. So it's not going to appear on the map when you look at the god like I thought at first.
Nope.
It's already on here on your ally team thing here.
Portrait bar.
Cool,
so
portrait bar.
You won't need to go into the tab screen to see if somebody has an aspect.
Oh, perfect.
We want to do more about that. We also want to show it on the loading card screen. It's not going to do that in this update.
Yeah.
But one of the pieces of feedback
here
we've heard that we want to address is like sometimes it's hard to understand who has an aspect and you don't realize it because you weren't staring at the tab screen. You know? So this just helps surface that a little bit more so people will be able to understand a little better.
Yeah, dude. I think this is just like the first step. They might even be able to add it right here, like next to the health bar, because that's what I was thinking. That's what I imagined whenever he mentioned this on that last stream on Monday. I thought, oh, he said portrait thing. I said, oh, maybe if you look at the map, you can see the little icon above their, or like right next to their health bar, right above their head, or like somewhere in this area. That's what I was thinking. You know, that would make it really, really easy to see. Although this is an excellent start. This might be even easier to look. If you pay attention to the portrait bars up here. If not, then you're going to be missing out, man.
Is it more in your face? Cool. Awesome. Well, we'll come back out of game for now.
I think it's a great first start, though. Excellent first step.
First thing, mastery for Atlas.
Yeah.
Mastery for Atlas. Here we go.
Yeah. No, we got a decent amount of stuff to go through today. For sure. So it'll probably take a whole hour.
Hopefully he looks better than in SMITE 1.
We'll go through that. Will you see enemies aspect tags there too, or only allies? Enemies as well. That's one of the main purposes of it.
Okay.
Because you could see it in the tab screen previously, and it was just like to have to open that screen to understand if your enemies had the aspect, if you weren't looking during the end of Pix bans, right, was kind of a challenging thing, I think, for players.
Yeah.
So this just surfaces that information. It makes it less hidden, which I think is perfect. It needs to be more surfaced, and we're gonna do more to surface it more.
Bring more clarity.
And it is. I think we want
players.
to even try a couple more things too. So I know we've been talking about a couple more things to make sure people know that who they are fighting is in their aspect forms.
Okay, maybe they might do what I thought. They're already working on it.
We will probably not have a lot of UI things in the next update, though, because we have some people on vacation. So we're probably not gonna have more in the next update, but we are working on more stuff.
So here's a look at the Mastery
Shadow
Skin
Atlas.
Festival.
Yeah, it looks great. I think all of these actually look
Zombie
fantastic.
Atlas. He looks great, actually. The purple looks perfect for him. It melds perfect. Look at his astrolabe. It looks even more pronounced with all the purple being added to the rest of his skin.
Probably not gonna have more in the next update, but we are working on more stuff.
So here's a look at the Mastery track. We've got the Shadow Skin Festival.
Yeah, it looks great. I think all of these actually look fantastic. I was using one of them today.
We've got Time Unburdened, without your astrolabe, obviously. Then the Mastery 1, along with the clap. How can he clap when he's got it in his
knee
hand?
slapper?
He claps his leg.
Slaps his leg. Good old times. We've also got Objectives Destroyed, God Assists. Here's a look.
Oh no. Dude, his model just looks... It looks whack to me, man. His model always looked goofy. Now he kind of looks like a Neanderthal here. Goodness gracious.
Look at the
Yo, his astrolabe is looking sick though.
And,
look at that.
Initially, we weren't going to recolor all of the astrolabes for the different skins. But Quinn went back and changed those, and I think they just look so good.
Yeah,
so.
they look really, really cool. All the astrolabes do.
Then we also have.
I love this. I think this one in particular is just really solid. I love the way that the
Opal. Yo, he looks actually cool here in this one. Opal Atlas looks fantastic. I love the purple accents on the astrolabe. I'm glad that that was the main focus instead of just like his hair or something like that. Seeing him with the silver fox look suits him.
Astrolabe
yeah.
looks, yeah.
Yeah, still doesn't beat Ishtar.
Yo, the cloth looks fantastic too. That looks great.
For me, I love Ishtar's Opal skin.
Opal looks great. We also have them dropping the ball.
Oh no! Oh, that's a great emote.
Drops it down on the emote.
Drop the ball.
Wave. You can do that with one hand.
Here's his wave.
Enough. And then we've also got the Cosmos Titan.
Okay.
Title. God Kills.
Title.
Atlas Mastery, which comes.
Ooh, that looks great.
I love
this. Yeah, it's a very good Radiant.
Radiant Atlas. He also looks great too. Maybe it's the color of his hair that just made him look all whack. His purple hair and a purple beard and purple eyebrows. Maybe that's what the biggest issue was. And then his whole facial his facial construction was weird to me.
Skin.
Yeah, this one's like.
He looks better like an old,
really awesome.
old wise man.
And you also have, hopefully the card art is here.
Nope,
no,
not yet.
No, card
always
art
the last
today,
thing to come.
Yeah, the card art's always the last one.
And the badge as well. We even got the astrolabe in the background there as well.
That looks great.
Yeah, so that's
I like the
that's
coloring
Alice's
on the
Century
astrolabe
Pass.
there.
You can.
Astrolabe. I guess it is astrolabe. I thought it was astroglade. Misunderstood, mispronounced. Astrolabe it is though.
And get it if you can just buy it individually, or if you have the Ultimate Edition, you'll just get it when you log in.
Oh, free!
Awesome.
Oh, free!
Next, let's look at the 2 new travelers in the Tracker
right.
Syndicate event.
Tell me more.
Zeus
so first,
and
these are the last 2 travelers of the Tracker Syndicate event. This is the end of this event. It was a short event, but these are the last 2 things you'll be getting as part of it, or you can just buy them directly. And the first one is Zeus.
Zeuster. Let's see what he's got.
We don't have card art, but I can showcase the skins.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Just as a heads up. We'll start with this. This looks dope, by the way.
It's a classic one.
So this is...
Ooh, Dark Lord Zeus. He looks like a Sith Lord. Oh my gosh. That looks sick. Which makes sense because OB34 Atlas patch release day is on May 5th, which is Revenge of the 5th. Oh my gosh. Yes. Because Monday is May the 4th. Be with you and with your spirit. It's Star Wars Day. We have a double Star Wars Day celebration next week. Holy moly, that is great. He looks like a freaking Sith Lord. I like it. I love it. I love it. That's great.
Dark Lord Zeus.
Fantastic.
This was a classic, I think maybe one of the most beloved Smite 1 Zeus skins.
Mm-hmm.
Was he? I never even noticed this.
Nope.
It just went woo, right over my head. I didn't know this Zeus skin existed. The lightning looks beautiful. That red, vibrant red Sith Lord lightning effect. Chef's kiss. Perfect.
But it's had some refreshes, yeah?
Yeah, we've updated it slightly.
Mm-hmm.
The shield has been changed to be a new design because previously it was a Smite World Championship sponsored by Xbox.
Yeah.
Logo.
2015, I want to
Okay.
say. Yeah.
So, and this was a skin that was actually, I believe, never available on PlayStation because it had the Xbox logo in it.
Oh,
so now
okay.
everybody could get this skin.
Everybody.
Slightly
Hey.
different shield design.
Let's go.
And I
It
think
costs
just looks
1,000
You get the second
diamonds.
pack, you also get a white lightning.
Oh, a
stamp
jump
as well.
stamp. Hell yeah.
It doesn't display very well at the moment, don't worry
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
hard to see. But
They'll look, and then we've got 3 skins. Obviously, the artwork's still not here, but
the
here's
prisms look
the prisms are really cool.
Yeah. Prism 1.
Crimson Core. Oh, he has a red robe now. He's younger. His lightning is gold. I love gold. Yo, he looks great.
Flawed, if anything.
This is him in his
more evil with the red.
his
Yeah.
prime
Yes,
or
also
Red lightning.
his
Ivy.
journey on towards the dark side. He's old. Ivory Prime is the next one. He's green. He's a Jedi here. He's got the white cloak. Look at him. The lightning is green. That's an old yeah, that's what they're saying, brother. I didn't know this was a classic skin.
Nope.
Completely unaware. Holy moly. He looks like a Jedi. So this is a Jedi skin.
I
This is
love this
my
one.
favorite. I love this one.
Green is his
and
favorite color. Yeah, Kilgoon.
You have to fight me.
Excuse
if
me,
you want to use
Kilgoon.
one of the other ones in context, because it just looks so good. I think the fabric, especially on it, just looks like
Mm-hmm.
really good in the white.
When the last
So-
one might be
Texture
purple
as well. Looks awesome.
or blue.
And then this one. This is my personal.
Ooh, Phantom Flux. He's like a ghost. He's just all blue. I love the blue and white lightning. Classic. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, that was
one.
pretty slick
yeah,
too.
Phantom
It just
Flux.
feels
Oh,
very
damn.
some flux.
Very ghost-like.
Hell yeah.
Blue, evil, haunting.
Oh, which one's better though? The Sith Lord, the Jedi, the Phantom, or the gold? Oh, this reminds me of Obi-Wan in his ghost form. So we got Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon. I don't know who this could be, and then Palpatine would be the base one. The Dark Lord might be Palpatine. Could be Count Dooku. Okay. Or even Kylo Ren, because of how vicious the lightning looks and unstable. That's what it's giving me Kylo Ren vibes too.
And very dangerous.
Yeah, so you'll get all of those as part of the Traveler, or if
Traveler,
you
yep.
have bought the
Ooh, that looks
Tracker
amazing.
Syndicate event, then you'll get
Fantastic
this
skin.
just when you log in.
Fantastic.
Next,
I like it. I might get
the
it.
last Traveler that is part of this event,
I might get it.
Yeah.
Sylvanas.
Yeah, that's what they said, brother. They said it was an SWC skin. I hadn't even begun playing when this skin dropped.
Nope.
You're an OG. You've been playing since what, like the tail end on the beta days? You played more longer than I have.
Another really fan favorite skin.
Yeah.
My boy gets his High Noon.
Yes! Yes! Let's go, Cactus Vanis. Woo! Yeah, I'm getting this one for sure. You better believe it. Sith Zeus? Yes, brother. Yes, Sith Zeus. Sith Lord Zeus. My man is getting his cactus skin. It's High Noon. Yeehaw! Let's go. Yeah, I'm just a cactus, man. I'm just a cactus out here trying to do cactus things. Yeah! Yeah, the best Sylvanas skin in the game. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Can y'all tell I'm excited? Can y'all tell? Can y'all hear it? I'm excited. Get excited, you two. Sylvanas mains. We eating good. We eating good this on Tuesday. Let's go.
It's High Noon time.
Hell yeah.
On too.
Oh, there's a little birdie. I know he has a name too. I forgot his name though. What did Tina call him? Dang it, I forgot. Holy moly. Yeah, he has the little birds. Now you can see him a lot more better.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Again, just one of the greatest Sylvanas skins. I think we picked two real bangers to
Yep.
update.
You did.
And this
You
comes
did.
with 3, obviously, prisms as well. The first one being...
Whoa. Alebrije. High Noon. That looks like a cactus when you are on shrooms, brother. He looks trippy. Trippy.
what is that word?
Alebrije.
Okay, I wasn't even going to...
Yeah,
Alebrije.
the Alebrijes are like spirit creatures.
Oh, okay.
You know, like
Yeah.
have you seen
Cinco de Mayo,
Coco?
Yeah. I've seen Coco.
yeah.
Yo, Sylvanas looks pretty sick though. He looks cool. Dia de los Muertos skin. Yes, it does. Let's give off that vibe. Excuse me.
Yeah. I just never knew the name for it. My Spanish isn't great.
Yeah, but the Alebrije
But it looks
is
great.
I think
I think this gives me a story vibe. Like Sylvanas and Grover went out drinking one day, and then they passed out, and some hooligans and hoodlums spray painted them in their sleep, and that is the result of this skin right here. That's the lore that I'm coming up with right now on the fly, off the cuff, off the dome, straight to you all. That's what it's telling me right here.
it's so cool. And like again, this is a lot of our prisms go beyond just like changing the color.
Yeah.
And this is one of those that really does something super different. So I think it's pretty neat.
He looks great. Then we've also got the Tendril Dredge variation.
Yeah, another one that just like
Ooh, Tendril Dredge. He's looking more purplish, bluish. Are those octopus? Look, octopus legs. Or a kraken legs. I don't even know which one it is. He's like a deep sea creature now.
you know, it's like
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the octopus.
octopus.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
an
I don't know.
octopus
Like
leg,
it's
okay.
really cool.
All right, you guys.
Yo, he
you're
looks
about
great.
To watch 180 seconds of ads.
Excuse me. He looks great.
To skip through them.
2-minute warning, Twitchers. 2-minute warning, as President Houseplant said. You can go ahead and subscribe or prime up if you do not wish to watch the ads. If you want to support the channel, I encourage you to watch the ads. If you peace out, hey, it is what it is. I'll see you when I see you. I understand.
And then we've also got El Tree.
Ooh, El Triablo. A Fire Diablo Sylvanas skin. He was like a burnt cactus that's still on fire. That looks fantastic.
Diablo.
El Triablo. This one just has the best name. Like,
Yep.
how can you not like El Triablo?
Triablo.
I think
El
it's pretty fun.
Triablo. El
We also
Triablo.
get the tracker packs as part of the event there, and the High Noon
Yeah, ward skin. A cactus ward skin with a little birdie. Keeping watch out there for enemies. Let's go.
reward skin.
Yeah,
Man, that's 2 skins we gotta get, man.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, so I think
Damn, let's
I
go.
think these are both really good travelers. I would probably pick these up if I wasn't part of the Tracker Syndicate event. And
hint, hint.
You know, for not much more, you can just get
Wink,
everything
wink.
in the event. So
Awesome.
if you're into that, you know, everything helps us. So
I'm
There's a
getting
look at the 2 new
definitely Sylvanas. Probably as high likelihood I'm getting the Zeus one too. Both fantastic skins. Love them both. Love them both.
travelers
Even though I'm not a
to be
Zeus
update
main.
next week
Sweet.
as well.
this is also
It's still
just
such a
so
great
everyone's aware,
skin.
when this update drops, that will be the end of the reaping. All of your pumpkins will go away. If you want to collect pumpkins to get any of the rewards in that event, you have to do it before the next update goes live. If you do not, your pumpkins will go away. So we have to do that so that we can start letting people get Slaughterhouse Chalk. So
yep.
sorry if you've been waiting, but your time is now.
Not sorry.
Please do that.
Don't be sorry.
Next, there is a new chest skin, which you probably can't see in the build that you're on right now.
Is it Burning Passion?
It is. Can you see it? Is it not working?
Yeah, but I'm just checking I don't showcase anything else that shouldn't be showcased.
Okay.
That's always the concern of like, I'm going to showcase a page. Oh, no, maybe I can just go to the card. Hang on. one
Yeah.
second. It is there. I do see
Okay.
it. Bear with me.
Okay, a new chest for us.
So we do have a new. This is just like a little something that the team thought would be fun to do. So there's a new chest skin in this update for Aphrodite called Burning Passion.
Aphrodite.
I wasn't sure that it was turned on in the build we were looking at today. So
I'm pretty sure this is it.
I just got her to rank 5. Let's
Yeah.
see.
That one?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Becky looked at her butt. Aphrodite, once again, chef's kiss. Absolute knockout right here. She's in a red dress. Her hair is dark. She's got black hair now. His face said it all. Yep. Holy moly.
update for Aphrodite called Burning Passion. And I'm not I
Burning
wasn't sure that it was turned on in the build we were looking
Passion
at today. So,
indeed.
Pretty sure this is it.
yeah.
That one?
Woo-wee. Oh my gosh. She's got the red slip-on shoes too. The red slippers or heels. I think they're heels. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of one of those like
heels.
kind of alternate
Brown
color
hair.
scheme.
Not black. Like dark brown, brunette.
You know, slight change skins for the existing gods in the way that we did like the Pele, like the icy
Ooh,
fire.
I like the fabric. The
one or
fabric
whatever.
textures, the
So yeah, so
details.
Burning Passion Aphrodite, just some small changes to her, but I think it's pretty sweet looking.
Hey, Thursday.
if you
Hey,
are interested in
Thursday.
that.
Awesome.
I wonder how much that
Next,
one's
and
gonna cost.
there is going to be a cosmetic bundle in that chest too. We don't need to look at that right now. That's fine.
What's the
Last
new Twitch drop
monetization thing,
skin?
and then we'll get into stuff that
I wish that
more
was
fun
a
to talk
Twitch drop
about.
skin, man.
We have the Divine Legacy skins.
That would have been great.
You okay?
Yes, sir. I'm in Devon. I've been out a week chat, and I come back, and all the artists have been doing work, and I see new bundles that are coming. I'm like, oh, it's getting skin. I'm just getting hyped for it. Sorry. carry on.
Okay.
I'm spoiling stuff that I can't spoil.
No, you're good.
Our
I'm not sure
man, he's like, oh my gosh, these are some great new things coming in for the community. I'm excited for them. Hindu man, a man of the people.
see this in the store special tab, but the Divine Legacy skins will be available for direct purchase.
Hey.
If you did not finish the Smite 1 Divine Legacy and you want some of those skins, it's something that like we told people we were going to do several months ago, and we're just pricing them now. And there'll be like a special event tab where you can get them all at a slightly discounted price.
I can show
they
it.
Are,
I just don't know about the pricing.
yeah, I'm not
that's
sure
right.
if the pricing is right in the tab right now. I will say, like, before we look at it, like, these are going to be priced more expensive than regular skins in the same way that we had said that they would
Yeah.
to reflect that they were a special reward from Smite 1,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, makes
Basically,
sense.
we just, like, wanted to create a situation where this content wasn't locked away forever because we don't like that, but we still wanted to respect that, like, this is kind of more special content.
It's a super
that people
special,
work for.
limited.
So it is a little bit more expensive.
Quickly
but-
showcase those for you.
Ooh, the whole bundle, 7,500 diamonds. Okay.
as well. Oh,
Yes.
Oh, it's these ones. Oh, I got them. I got them. I see. I see. Okay. Hey, let's go. Let's go. If you didn't finish the Smite 1 legacy stuff, now's your chance to get the skins. Excellent. I like this one the best, and this one too. Oh, this one too, yeah. The Danza, Loki, and the Chalk one. Those are my favorite ones. The Hercules one looks pretty cool too. Oh, now you did Bacchus looks too cool too. That's half of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, half.
So you'll get all of the if you get the bundle, you get all of them except for the King Arthur one, because the King Arthur one is not done yet.
How can it be done if he's
not
not
in the
done?
game?
Yeah,
obviously.
he's not
But yeah, you get all
even in the
skins,
game.
All the Divine Legacy skins, and you can also buy them directly, individually in future patches.
Cool.
So
Okay.
this patch
okay.
they'll be all available together, and then future patches they will be
That's great.
put together as individuals.
Hell yeah.
Hello.
So, again, I think most people watching the show probably have most or all of these, but
Yeah.
that's just one of the things that people have asked us to do, so we're doing it. Okay, more fun things. We have a lot of like quality of life and balance stuff in this update, which I think is good. The first thing to talk through is a couple changes to low priority queue.
Yeah.
So in general, we're really happy with the system. All of the metrics have indicated that we are seeing fewer dodgers and fewer levers.
Good.
At a pretty good rate, right? Like it's working the way we wanted it to work. But there are maybe some cases where it's a little bit too aggressive. So there are some fixes in this update just to prevent like break cases where people were getting things when they shouldn't have been getting them, which is one piece. And the other piece is that we're going to change it so that like if you don't have any punishment points, your first offense, you will now just get a deserter, kind of like you used to get.
Okay.
So you're not going to have to do the I accept, but you're still going to have a queue lockout for the period of time that you would have gotten a deserter for. So you're still going to have a punishment for dodging a queue, but if it's happening once every great while,
we're not giving the specifics, but basically you dodge a game or you leave a game. Let's just say you win. Let me just say the amount of people that have bad internet or bad computers all of a sudden have appeared in the priority queue.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we're going to give a grace period of 1 match, I guess, where you're just going to get a deserter.
Yes.
Then if you do it again, then you're going to get punished.
Yeah. And if you do it again, then yes, you will still see the same punishment that you were seeing where you're getting the low priority queue where you have to type the I accept.
Yeah.
And it's made very clear that like you shouldn't be doing this. So
Good.
hopefully this change
Punish
will
these mofos.
people that are like repeat offenders and who are abusing the system more so because they're being punished, but people who just like life and technical issues happen, right?
Sure.
And I think we're catching a few too many strays with that. So,
I think we always knew when this system comes in though with low priority queue of like trying to tackle the people that are dodging games consistently, that some edge cases are going to pop up where people do suffer, unfortunately. Yeah. So we're trying to rein that back in a little bit.
Yeah. And then one other change that's going to happen as part of this, which I think is an important one, is that if you have low priority queue, you will not be able to queue for ranked. So you can queue for other modes while you have a low priority queue, but you cannot queue for ranked. You have to work off your low priority queue first. And keep in mind, like, this is going to happen to you less often because if it's a single offense, you're not going to be low priority queue anymore. You're just going to have that initial deserter. So it should prevent people from trying to abuse systems in ways.
And
good.
So, on the support end as well, because I've already been talking about that behind the scenes. People that are trying to abuse it in certain situations of trying to get themselves through the low priority queue. Let me tell you, your priority queue is going to 0 for a while, so don't abuse it. It'll get caught. I promise you.
Good.
Yep. We have
Get 'em.
people
already.
trying to abuse things.
Yep.
So,
Get those hoodlums, hooligans,
next,
miscreants.
we have quite
Rapscallions.
a few more. I'm going to say like more sweeping conquest changes.
Okay.
Kind of following on from what we did in the last update. Right. So, we did a lot of balance to change, trying to address junglers, trying to address snowballing, and we've kind of analyzed how that's gone, and we have kind of some further changes that are continuing down that theme.
Okay.
Firstly, talking more about jungle. So in this next update,
The nerd duels,
increasing the farm in the jungle a little bit. in OB33, we nerfed that farm a little bit too hard.
Right.
So we're bringing it back up a little bit, more so in the mid-late game.
Okay.
So not a lot more early game farm for junglers, but more mid to late game. However, most jungle monsters will have slightly tankier scaling. Cool. So they will become harder to kill. This is partly to make the damage from your jungler role passive more impactful after the early game. And it's partly to slow down other roles taking your farm because it's going to be harder for them to do it without your passive.
Yep.
And it's also partly to slow down invaders who aren't junglers because it's going to be harder for people to invade and steal your camps because they'll be slightly tankier.
True.
But early game clear should be about the same. So this happens more as the game goes on. The tankier scaling, not tankier initially.
So a little bit tankier, but also give it a little bit more experience in that mid game too, which is one of the areas that people have seen some frustration with. Is like you're not getting full build, getting to level 20s quick. So this could help just across the map as well, to be honest.
No, I think these are great changes.
Okay.
Yeah, they sound great to me.
We are decreasing the crit damage reduction on jungle bosses. So currently, if you crit a jungle boss, it only deals 30% of the damage, I believe.
My head, but yes.
And I don't know what it's going up to, but it's going up to because I don't have the full notes here. I just have the TLDR. But crit will become more of a damage source against jungle bosses, and that's because we reduced the overall damage of crit in the last update. So this is mainly a balancing shift to make sure that crit is still useful against jungle bosses, where it wasn't.
The plan isn't to like buff crit; it's just to bring it back to in line from where it was.
Makes sense.
Against the jungle monsters.
And
that's good.
Last jungle change, fire imp rocks are changing.
What? Okay.
You will now get either strength or int and not both.
Yes. Adaptive.
Ooh.
Adaptive. So hybrid scalers can no longer abuse the fire imp rocks.
Get out of here, Tsukiyomi, with you.
Yes! Yes! F those double scalers, man. Holy moly. He just kept getting free stats all the time. F you, ninjas. F you. Let them know, Hindu man.
You're double stacking. Yeah. And your rocks too. No, I do agree that the gods that could double stack would definitely get more benefit out of that. So that makes sense. Yeah, cool.
So I think these are all really like sensible, logical changes to evolve the jungle in I think a more healthy place. So really good stuff.
I like it. I'm up for it.
I actually spoke to Matt about that.
That's great.
I actually spoke to Matt about that rock change like last week, and I was like, "Is there a chance?" And he's like, "Oh, look, it's a good idea." And I'm like, okay, cool, neat. So,
we should get Matt on the show sometime. I don't know if he's really into that, but like he's really good guy. Okay, next we have a couple more changes to anti-snowball that are somewhat minor, but I think will make a little bit of change.
Anti-snowball. I'm here.
Right now, kills are. God kills are outstandingly more valuable than objectives.
Sure.
And more valuable than they were at any point in Smite 1's life.
Okay.
So we still want kills to matter.
Yes.
But when they matter too much, it makes other things like farming and objective play slightly less viable as options to maintain a lead or to come back from a deficit.
Yes.
So we're very slightly reducing the amount of gold that you get from a God kill.
Okay.
I want to say it's like from 200 to 180. So it's not a huge change, but I think it's worth justifying because people get really scared or nervous that we're nerfing God kills to be not worth anything or not. There's no reason to fight anymore, right? I think this is a pretty reasonable small change that should make kills still valuable, but not just so much more valuable than everything else.
Yeah, that they just stop focusing on objective taking and team fighting instead of just focusing on just getting God kills. Oh my gosh. Like, if you want to do kills, just go to arena, go assault, go somewhere else. Conquest, you're supposed to take objectives. Play around the team. Play as a team. And siege. And then win the game. Right? Not just get kills and then just farm. Farm kills. That's a lame, man. So that's not the point of the game.
Are the bounties changing too in terms of like shutdowns?
No changes to bounties. Bounties still have, but we changed bounties last patch. Sure. So this is just the base.
Cool.
The base.
That's what I was checking.
And the base does play into the full bounty.
Yeah, for sure. So it is a reduced, but it's not. Yeah. I get you.
And then we have one other anti-snowball thing. which is Gold Fury is now harder to kill for teams that have killed her before.
Okay.
So teams that are ahead will take more damage from Gold Fury and on average take a couple seconds longer to kill.
Right.
So
interesting.
Should make it a little bit harder to like snowball Gold Furies and just get all of them, because you're gonna have to commit a little bit more time for each Gold Fury after your first one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which should just, again,
interesting.
That makes sense to me though.
Hopefully lead to more confrontations around Gold Fury.
Yes.
Which we like things that lead to more reasons to fight over things, and making that objective take a little bit longer when it's your second or your third one, I think is a very reasonable way to do that.
Yep.
So,
reward and encourage team objective play. Two biggest objectives in the game: Gold Fury and Fire Giant, and the variations of Gold Fury, right? Of course. People can no longer be allergic to taking these objectives.
Nope.
Let's fucking do this. Hell yeah. I understand the change, and I'm with it. I'm with it.
next, we have some map quality of life things that are happening
Okay,
as well.
map updates?
So the Cyclops camps had this... we call it offhand, but they had this ability that they did in their where they would frenzy and they would stand still and they would go like this.
Yeah, right? You just stand there and watch them sidestep.
Yeah, they're not going to do that anymore. That was annoying.
Oh.
So
they're going to chase you now?
They're just going to attack you. They aren't going to have an ability anymore.
Good.
They're just going to attack you.
Especially even being a bit tanky, mid laners are just able to kite them around and not take any damage from them. So now there's a bit of play.
That was funny, man.
So
watching them just do that, just flurry around. They're just standing still. You're just like, what? Okay. Oh shit.
And then also, we have some improvements to both minions and jungle camps AI, to where they were sometimes pathing not in a straight line towards you. They're kind of going like catty corner.
Okay.
And this should reduce the instances of minions taking weird paths towards you. Secondly, we also have made special changes to the first wave minion AI for their pathing.
Okay.
Which should spread minions better at wave 1 and decrease the chances that multiple minions will target a specific enemy minion and you will miss a minion at wave 1.
Okay.
So there was a little bit of like RNG.
Smarter minions.
Of like who they're going to target.
Sure.
And then
I like
you could
that.
like come to lane and not have a minion where the other team did. And that should be cleaned up now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
If anything, that probably is like duo lane, maybe a bit of solo lane with how you clear at the start.
It's kind of always happened. It even in SMITE 1, this is a long...
Just based off what
this is a
current starts.
long-term
Yeah, it's just
problem,
more based off where starts are
but
currently.
could happen in any lane. So
Right.
Yeah.
It's
This
depending on how you started.
So it's going to spread the damage out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, I think they're actually going to physically like spread a little bit better, and that's what's going to help them find
it's to
targets
make sure
better.
they don't all gang up on one person, because really what was causing it was that you
Goon
got like
squad.
3 archers target 1 minion and then that minion dies early. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're
a lot
like,
of really good
no,
stuff.
I can't last hit
We
him.
also have some other quality of life and fixes.
Feels bad.
Can you go to profile loadout in game? I don't know if you're still in the main menu.
I did stay in game.
Cool. We're gonna have to go in game too for the last thing.
Okay, I'm glad I stayed.
So
Look at that.
yeah.
Are
So
we talking about all,
the drop downs. Can you see the drop downs?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. So there were categories that just had a lot of
Yay,
things, and it was really
displayable.
hard to find the thing.
Hey.
So now there are drop downs. So you.
Hey, let's go. Oh my gosh, some organization here. Fantastic. Quality of life improvement. I love it. Oh my gosh. Having things be just neat and organized makes things so much more efficient and much better, much cleaner, much clearer. Oh, another round of applause. Fantastic addition. I love this.
You can find badges from different sources more easily. So
Legacy,
again, this is that's
chest,
like
markets, events, supporter store, ranked reward, other, and then masteries. Oh, yes. That's a lot cleaner now. A lot cleaner.
equip all. No, it's not equip all, but this should help you find the thing that you're looking for
on the
more
way.
easily
Okay.
and understand where you can get things from. So again,
That's great.
Like This was I talked on a earlier show about like how Equip All is actually a lot harder than we want it to be.
Yeah.
But we try and make the game better with every opportunity. This was one that was relatively easy to get in that we thought would make a big difference.
Oh, it's on everything too.
Stuff that was, sometimes
the emotes, the theme,
also,
not the music theme.
Items that were above a certain, or any categories that were above a certain number of entries, we put into this.
I don't want to go through too many in case I'm showcasing something that's in there.
Totally
that I shouldn't be doing.
Next, there is
I like that. I love that.
Nick made a change, which I really appreciate Nick taking a look at this.
Something that's in there that
totally
I
reasonable.
shouldn't be doing.
Next, there is a Nick made a change, which I really appreciate Nick taking a look at this. That should fix most, if not all, cases of attacks animations getting desynced from the damage hitting.
Okay.
So previously, using like potions or using your relics while holding auto attack during an attack chain would sometimes cause like your animation to get desynced from your actual attack when it hits. And that should now be fixed.
Okay.
If you see other cases of that happening, please let us know.
Specifically auto attacks and desyncing?
Yeah, auto attacks desyncing. Okay. Because there are...
next update, by the way. Not today.
Yeah. When the next update?
On Tuesday.
But if you see other cases of this happening, please let us know because we'll probably need to chase some things down.
That's awesome.
We did have to go through a lot of gods' auto attack chains kind of individually to address this. So there may be a couple gods that aren't 100% perfect in this not in the full update, but in PTS today. Yeah. Because we're still kind of going through the full like QA list of running through all the gods. But this should be
Chris Jericho's list
for all the gods that suffered from this previously.
Cool. Awesome.
Does this affect Neja? Yes, it will affect Neja. Will affect.
I guess every
Ratatoskr had it really badly. There were quite a few gods that.
Osiris was one.
Anybody that had an auto attack chain,
Bologna,
basically, you could desync. And like in a chain means it's not like the same timing for each auto attack.
Yeah.
There's a spacing difference.
Yeah, so it's like 1, 2, 1, 1.5, whatever, right? So this should fix it for all of those. So pretty good. Next. Tenacity. Tenacity in this update is somewhat working as unintended. So there was I would say some internal confusion about the design goals for Tenacity.
Makes sense.
So Tenacity initially shipped as CCR. It was hard CC is reduced. And the goal of design was that we were going to add that Tenacity would affect CCs that it had not traditionally affected, such as vortexes, knockups, things like that, right? Unfortunately, a little bit got lost in communication, and Tenacity is not doing the CCR part in this update. So it's not reducing stuns right now. It's not reducing taunts. It's only reducing the new things, the knockups and vortexes.
Okay.
So in the next update, it will do both.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no, that's unfortunate. We'll have to wait a month because on Tuesday is when I guess 3 weeks, I suppose, is the wait time. Tuesday is when the new patch drops, and that's when the new stuff is gonna be addressed. So the knockups, vortexes, and 2 weeks after that, that's when everything else will be included.
We think it's probably going to be really good if we just let it do it with the current percent of everything.
Yeah.
So the amount of tenacity that all items and buffs that grant tenacity give you is going to go down in the next update with this.
So we're going to be adjusting tenacity items, is what we're saying there in terms of
items and yellow buff, essentially.
Because yellow buff has tenacity too. Okay. That makes a lot of sense because there's definitely, I played some this weekend. And like some of the knockups, I was playing Bacchus and I didn't do anything.
Yeah, right
with
now
it really didn't feel great.
You can get pretty like high on tenacity with just like 1 or 2 items.
One item. Yeah.
Now it's probably going to take you, if you want to get to like the same as you were off that one, it's probably going to take you like 3.
Yeah. Okay. It's quite a substantial decrease in the percentage you're getting from a single item.
Yeah. Sure.
But it's a stronger effect.
Yeah.
So.
But if you still stack it up to wherever the max will be, you're still going to be quite effective with it, and it's going to affect more things than just the knockups and vortexes. Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Good to hear.
Next,
we've been getting
a lot of feedback from people that that it's hard to tell when people are teleporting to a tower.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
Or to a
to the Nagas.
To the Nagas,
Yeah.
right? Especially with some of the teleport effects, right?
Yeah.
So we've added a sound to that only your allies and enemies can hear.
Sure.
So there's now a constant sound, no matter what skin you have, that players should be able to
Gives you a
hear
warning
to give
that
you
someone's
a
coming
warning, essentially, that somebody is in the process of going through the teleport.
Now, obviously, you won't hear it because you're traveling, but the rest of the team that's on arrival are going to know you're going to be turning up at that teleport.
Yeah. So just a little bit more notice to people about what's going on around them.
Greater
And then
feedback.
I already talked about the aspect being shown on the Team Portrait bar. So that was the last thing under my kind of quality of life stuff. And then our last thing, which is something that has been much requested by the community. Ratatosker is getting I don't know how would you describe it? A few changes.
Not a complete rework.
But mostly focused around base kit.
Yeah. So base kit rat I think came out a little bit weaker than intended, much weaker than intended. And most of the weakness was tied around the acorns being objectively worse than not buying the acorns. Like, Rat had his best win rate if you didn't buy an acorn.
Yeah.
And that's not ideal.
For
sure.
So I think...
Do you want to go in game and look at it?
We can actually show it off if you want to go.
Yeah? Okay. I can do that.
In with
sure.
Base Rat.
Give me a couple minutes just to pull somebody.
So
buy me some time, boys.
This one, I imagine, is going to feel quite different to a lot of people, right?
Y'all complained about him not doing damage. Let me tell you, we did a play test today, and he feels okay to me. So have fun in your games.
Yeah. So
yesterday too.
He's gonna be shredding now.
I'm not sure, guys. I think we've overdone it. But, the community was like, oh, it's terrible. We need to release broken OP stuff. Well, let's get back to it, shall we? Let's get on with it.
Damn, all y'all complaining about no damage. Y'all better not be saying ish. Calladitos se ven más bonitos.
The focus of this really is Briskberry. There's... So Ash Whirl and Thistlethorn, we fixed something on Thistlethorn. It wasn't stunning properly every time. So that Thistlethorn, 5 acorns, if you hit 3, it will stun. Like, it is a very good acorn.
You no longer lose the stun if you upgrade.
So
basically, like, the problem with all the acorns was when you upgraded, you lost.
There was a
something
downside. The trade-off wasn't.
They
great.
had downsides. Some of them, they weren't working perfectly well. So, but I think Briskberry is going to be everybody's new favorite acorn by far.
Real quick, as I'm still loading in, but did Aspect get changed? Are we leaving Aspect as is?
I believe Aspect is the same as it was.
Aspect, I haven't changed it much. I did change one thing across both, which is Dart. But
we'll see.
I'm still loading. I'm sorry.
I guess the base change that went to both is that Dart has a bit more physical scaling on it.
Okay.
Dart is now scaling 80% instead of 70%, so it's a decent buff.
Sure.
Okay.
On Dart specifically.
An extra 10% scaling.
I am in game.
I guess.
What
I
am
wanted
showing?
to see. I wanted to wait till you were in here, but
set yourself up to level 20.
Yeah, if you just hook me up, give yourself some gold.
Sure.
Make yourself a millionaire.
By the way,
A cajillionaire.
There we go. Okay, and I'm getting... Which notes am I getting? All 3?
All right.
You want to show, the base and then the upgrade?
Yeah, so
let's not buy any right now.
Okay. If you just fire off your one, right? You have your thin dash at range.
And if you hit something, you stop, right? That's the way the works.
If you hit something, you stop on them. It can crit, but there you go.
Right.
So if you buy Briskberry Acorn, which is the first... I think it's the first one. It's the red one.
Yeah. So Briskberry Acorn, 45 strength.
Okay, Dart becomes wider and passes through enemy gods. Its cooldown is reset on an enemy god hit. Cannot be reset more than twice. All right, that's the same. So 45 strength and 8 path finding. After hitting an enemy god with Dart, they are knocked back. That's the aspect form. I don't see anything.
Finding 400 health.
So you'll see it doesn't say that it becomes shorter anymore.
Okay. So you keep the same range.
Yes, you keep the same range. The targeter.
That's what the thing is. It used to be shorter and wider. Pause. Now it's just wider with the same length. Pause. Okay. You can just dart across the map.
is a bit off right now. We're fixing that currently.
But you do go first.
You keep your range. You go the same range. It's wider now, so the attack range
Chunky.
It's just a buff.
Yep.
It's a wider, still very long dash, and it can pass through. So this change alone is a lot of power. It's a lot more than you would think.
Yep.
I know that there's probably some people that played very high-level old Ratatosker back when he had his old kit that know just how scary this could be.
Okay.
It is. You get a reset when you fire through, and you get up to 3, right? So you are going to be able to zoom around quite a bit here.
Okay.
Yup.
I'll wait for my That's weird I put Hook Me Up on, by the way, but I still got a dash cooldown.
That is? Oh, no, that does make sense, because you didn't reset it.
It's fine, I'm just...
The way we cause that cooldown
3 dashes.
It ignores
3
cooldown
dashes,
sheets.
chat.
3 dashes.
Yes.
3
So you
dashes.
get 3
Damn.
dashes.
Yep.
And you can make a lot of distance with that. He is far more. He can get in, get out, very safely now.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a pretty insane.
Oh my
I
god.
did like that during a playtest where I just came in, hit like 3 people twice, and then left. And I was like, I'm out.
Bye.
Briskberry.
Bye, B.
Yeah, Briskberry, a lot more powerful. Ash Whirl.
Okay.
We gave it a movement speed buff when you hit it, because
Dealing damage and granting movement speed. Each enemy god hit provides attack speed. Okay.
Ash Whirl, if you ever bought it alone, it's actually, it feels fairly weak.
Yep.
Like if you were to buy it first, because you just don't have the positioning power to get around people, right?
Yeah.
So we gave it a bit of a movement speed increase when you fire it.
You can feel the difference there.
Yeah, and you'll be able to get around people easier now.
Okay.
But this also pairs really well with Briskberry.
Yep.
So Briskberry before
Oh my
was
God.
because it's a dash, it's a pass through.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can drop your acorns on them, dash through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you bought them both before, you had to get pretty close, right?
Yeah.
So it felt a lot harder to hit.
Oh my gosh, man. Now, it used to stop on an enemy god hit, right? Now you can just dart through them. Ring the bell. Yo, Rat's about to get incredibly annoying. With just those 2 acorns. Just one. Just the Briskberry one. As the Rat player, you will be having fun. That is for sure. As an enemy, you are going to be irritated. Holy moly. Just get in, wreak havoc, get out. Boom. Woo! Those are some great changes they made.
But here, it pairs way better with Briskberry, so you get a very fast attack speed Rat if you want it, because you use your 2, dash really far, you can get through a bunch of people, get all of the stacks of your attack speed buff.
Yep. Oh my
and
gosh,
you're
man.
swinging.
Yep. Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
the next one, so obviously
And
with
then-
that one, gonna get more movement speed with it now as well.
yeah, and then the third one, I believe this was, this is stunning.
Okay.
Now, more properly, I think before, just the way it was set up,
So
it
the
was not.
stunts.
Yes.
Yeah, it would not stun
Basically.
previously.
There you go.
Yes. Oh wait, it's only throwing through now. Why? Okay, well we'll fix that too.
This is why we test these things live, guys.
I know. Yeah, I know exactly what happened there probably, but this should throw 5 acorns and stun on 3 hits now.
Okay.
So
So you can get all 5 up close and hit with it.
yes, he is a lot better just off that. But also
God.
we did increase his darts damage a bit. His physical scaling specifically
Has gone up.
So the further you go in the game, the stronger he's going to get. Also, the dart acorn's a lot better. So that makes these changes all kind of compound on each other.
Yep.
My plan is still I'm going to be looking at Rat's balance after this. I suspect it'll go much higher.
Sure.
But-
Yep.
But to be fair, he did come out actually a little weaker than we expected. Like,
Yeah,
being clear,
for
like
sure.
it was lower than we normally see for these gods. Sometimes we do nerf them before they come live, but Rat definitely was one that was kind of struggling quite a bit.
Ooh, we lagging. We lagging a bit. Let me let it catch up. Hydrate up, hydrate up.
I think taking a bit more time just rather than throwing strength on it potentially is a better idea.
Yeah, we didn't because there. Yeah, before it was basically what we could have done in the short term. Would have been just like, hey, here's 10 extra
numbers.
strength on an acorn,
Uh-huh.
which I don't think is what people would have wanted from his changes, right?
Nah, because losing the range on the 1 felt bad, even though you got it wider, right? The 2, really, you couldn't pair it without the 1. And then the 3, you lost the stun. So it felt really, really bad. It like, oh man, I'm losing way too much for getting these acorns. That's why Aspect Rat felt way better. Like, it was way more fun, at least for me. I enjoyed Aspect Rat better than Base Rat. Now, this is a way better improvement. It might even surpass the Aspect numbers. He's going to be a monster. Oh my gosh. People are going to be running at least the red acorn and the gold acorn. Now that you keep the stun and you get the detonating bomb. You get the multiple dashes along with the range that you once lost. And if you just want to get more movement speed and attack speed, you get the 2, the second one, right? If not, you just run 1. Actually, pairing all 3 might work best now. Because with the multiple dashes, you can use the 2 a lot more effectively. And then stun anybody wanting to escape or coming at you. You can cover a lot of distance. And with Blink, oh my gosh. And then his ult, oof. Yo, rat stocks are about to go up. For sure.
So we wanted to give people pretty much, this is about as powerful as Briskberry could be.
Yup.
And we'll see how people feel about that as we go. But
Rat mains, y'all should be happy with this.
Attention to it. We're probably
Y'all should.
We're not against further buffs if he needs it. But I think people will find that this is.
I don't think he'll need them.
Nope.
And you might think
He will not.
Definitely.
he is very mobile now.
Yep.
He's got way more of an identity as just he goes everywhere in a fight.
Wreaking
it's really hard to
havoc.
pin him down. So.
But that's a little look at Ratatoska and the changes coming to him. Obviously, this will be put in.
Chat says
Great
he has way more
great
utility, but
changes.
his damage still sucks. His damage is
No.
Down. So.
But that's a little look at Ratatoska and the changes coming to him. Obviously, this will be put in.
Chat says so he has way more utility, but his damage still sucks. His damage is quite good, I would say. Fantastic.
Play
Yeah,
first.
I
Play
think
first.
his damage got
See
a
how it
lot
goes.
better.
That's the DPS fiend. That guy wants to be one-shotting with every basic attack. No, not even.
Nope.
That guy wants to one-shot just by standing there. Get out of here, man. That's gonna make his damage output go up. He doesn't understand it. Goofball.
Partially just because it's easier to hit dart. It's wider. It's longer if you buy Briskberry. It still crits.
Yep.
So.
And again, just a reminder that I believe you said the dash scaling went up as well.
Yep.
Which we'll go through notes eventually on
10%.
Friday anyway before the review. But yeah.
It is one of those things where I know you can look at the notes and see like, oh, they only increase the scaling by 10%. That's nothing.
Yeah.
But like, trust me, you play with the Acorn, it is going to be much stronger.
Technically 30% if you've got 3 dashes. Yeah, that's kind of.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's the update.
Are you sure?
I mean, it's been 2 weeks, so there's only.
It's
so
only
much
been
we can
2
get on.
weeks,
No, there's been a lot,
everybody.
right?
Yeah.
It's
2 weeks.
Just a quick recap. We have Atlas, we have the base kit, we have the aspect where you play as Messi. You got
Messi.
you got your aspect.
Chasing the ball.
You got
Football.
your mastery, your ascension pass.
Futbolero.
We've got the Zeus Dark Lord and Sylvanas High Noon travelers in the Tracker Syndicate. The reaping is ending, so get your pumpkins now. We have the Aphrodite Burning Passion skin in a chest. The Divine Legacy skins are coming back as a feature bundle. We've made changes to low priority queue, so your first offense is now kind of just a deserter, and then further offenses will result in low priority
Great
queue.
new
And if you have
changes
low priority
upcoming.
queue, can't queue for ranked. We
On
have a number of
Tuesday.
changes to Conquest. We've increased farm in the
Tuesday.
jungle, but most
As
jungle
Hindu says
monsters
it.
have slightly tankier
Tuesday.
scaling. We've reduced crit reduction on jungle bosses to make up for reducing the amount of crit damage overall. Fire Imp rocks are now adapted instead of giving both strength and int. We've slightly decreased the base gold reward for god kills. Gold Fury is now harder to kill for teams that have killed her before. We've removed the Frenzy offhand for Cyclops camps. We've fixed minion pathing and decreased the chances of missing a minion on wave 1.
A whole lot of stuff.
We've
It's only been
added
2 weeks, you
category
guys. 2
drop-downs.
weeks.
We fixed attack desyncs. We've updated tenacity to work the way we want it to. We've added sounds to teleporters that enemies and allies can hear. We've added aspects shown on team portrait bars, and we reworked Ratatosker so that his acorns are now all actual upgrades rather than downgrade side grades. And it's been 2 weeks. We put as much as we can into every update and actively try and make the game better. And I think we're on a really good path right now. And hopefully y'all are enjoying the game and excited for when this comes out on Tuesday and on PTS later today probably around 5 p.m. Eastern, maybe a little bit later than that.
Also, side note, PTS is also going to have Op Watch.
I was literally...
Oh, yeah.
Surprise! Is it just Arposh?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Because a few people are always asking, is there any other gods available? So
Ah,
Arposh, is that...
It's going to be Op Watch.
Okay. And it's just based Arposh or anything?
Yeah, base for now.
Yeah.
Aspect is when we do his PTS.
Cool. Okay. So you guys can check out Arposh.
Any plus ones they should look for, or is it just kind of off-wash right now?
Plus ones, you can pick up your zombies a lot faster now. They should feel a lot better when it comes to like not running into things that you don't intend them to.
Okay.
I am reworking one of the plus ones that I had planned. Largely, I heard some feedback that people did not want him to be able to move faster. I was planning on giving a small movement speed in his ult. But we're changing that.
Okay.
I'm going to do something a lot.
So is it currently in there now that's going to have the movement speed attached? Or?
No, I ripped it out.
Okay.
I am adding something new there. Basically, the idea is when you ult, your next few auto attacks are going to be able to throw corpses.
Oh, okay, so you can build up stacks to...
Yeah, I still want him to have an in-lane, like once he ults, he's kind of fighting into you.
Okay.
Thing, and give him more team fight. Like once the ult is up, I can stand in this zone and do something cool.
Interesting.
But movement speed, I think a lot of people were a little iffy about.
Like, no.
I read a lot of feedback
so
on that.
many tools. Like, at least let me get to it.
Yeah, I read a lot of feedback on that, so we're changing it a bit. So that won't be in yet. It is coming.
But now chat's like, that's way better than movement speed, though, giving him these auto attacks. So you're not going to win, Caps.
Yeah,
It's
so
okay.
that's going to be his new plus one for now. But.
Oh, okay.
Are there icons for the new items yet? No, not yet. I think they're going to start in the next update. They were supposed to start in this update, but we had a couple things pop up that took priority. So apologies for that.
Yeah, people are still bugging about the icon.
So I guess it is time for one
more question.
We'll try and take some on Friday. Obviously, we'll be back on Friday as well with the overview
Tomorrow.
as usual, just to see some of the stuff and go a bit more in detail on some of the notes we mentioned today. But also, we want everyone's feedback on the PTS, so please jump on at some point this week and let us know how you feel about some of these things.
Got to write down excellent questions, chat.
Does attack speed work with Atlas 1? I assume you mean Atlas Aspect 1, in which case the attack speed doesn't make the one throw out faster, but you attack faster once it's out.
As it's
the
deployed.
deploy.
Your trucker horn pull,
attack
chat.
does increase.
Your trucker horn pull will attack faster. That's really what it is. It's just
Yeah, no, it is. I never thought of it, but yeah.
Yeah, trucker horn pull. Yeah,
a little bit faster.
Yes, the facts. The excellent description there, Hindu man. You're gonna be like. Pause. I don't know if it's pause worthy. I'll just say it just to be safe. You never know with y'all.
People also want to know what monster I'm drinking. It's the Ultra Wild.
Who are these people that care about what you drink?
People care, okay? They care about my life.
There's a lot of things to care about. But like, hey, what you drinking today, Kill Goo?
They want to know.
Yeah, I see a lot of balance questions.
Oh man, that's funny.
That's later.
We'll talk about balance on Friday. There's I think
the Friday show.
There's like I don't know, maybe 12 or 13 gods that are getting some form of balance.
Yep.
Oh damn. Okay.
And a handful of items that we're touching as well, in addition to the
The tenacity ones.
stuff. So definitely quite a bit of balance as well that we'll talk about on Friday.
Looking forward.
Interesting question, actually. Which passive aspect will Aspect Atlas get from Agility Relic? I don't know the answer, but we'll find out.
I believe it's melee.
Because he is technically melee.
He doesn't
he's
have
not
a ranged hit. So.
Yeah. Okay. But well, technically it's ranged, but it's like no. Yeah.
There's no projectile speed to it though. It's instant damage of the area. So if we gave him projectile speed, it wouldn't do anything.
Quicker, that's it.
So.
Okay.
I guess that was his
We'll
question.
take one more because is there a new Twitch shop skin for Mate? Yeah, there will be. I don't know what it is right now. We'll get back to that. It's not time for us to do the Twitch drop skin.
Yeah, I don't think
yet,
there's one in this update. Let me make sure I didn't miss
I wish it was Aphrodite one.
every other one.
Would have been great. Great.
I'm just checking just to make sure I didn't
Make
mess
her
up.
the Twitch drop for
Can
next
Atlas
one.
Big Slam crit? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm sorry, chat.
Caps, do you know?
Great question.
I
Atlas Big Slam crit?
think it can.
It would make sense it could, but potentially.
Yeah, I
Crit
believe
Atlas?
it can.
Get on PTS and check chat, but
Oh.
I haven't got
I forget. I wasn't.
Fritless.
A lot of Atlas's implementation wasn't me actually. So
No, that makes sense, yeah.
He wasn't my god technically, but I came on to showcase him. So
I think chat's right, and there is a Twitch drop skin in this update.
Is it?
I think so.
I mean, maybe it
According
is.
to the calendar, there is.
You might be right.
And I
There's
believe it
gotta
might be
be.
the Ratatosker one.
I'll go look. It's almost like we buffed him ready for the Twitch drop skin, didn't we? Look at us, we're geniuses.
Unintended.
You can tell we're not synced on that.
What a coincidence.
It's in a weird spot on the planning calendar, and I never
Found
look
him.
at that roll, so or that like column.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
Hey, let's go. We got albino Ratatasker back. The white squirrel of good luck has returned to us once again. Still has the beady, soulless eyes, though. Looking eerie and creepy as always. I'm glad it's back, though. Let's go. Albino squirrel. Here we go. If you know, you know.
Yeah,
I
Flurry.
should be in. No, I'm not 100% guaranteed.
Bringing
Checking,
great
but yeah,
luck.
This is the Flurry Ratatosker. That will be available as a Twitch shop. If it is out in the patch on Tuesday, then it'll go live on Saturday.
Yeah.
I'll let you know next week. But I wasn't aware in my brain that it was actually going to be part of this one. I thought
Well,
it was
he's
the next
back
one.
from vacation. You know.
I am, but I'm still trying to catch up on everything.
Yep.
Awesome. Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
No, we
we
appreciate
move on?
everybody. You know, like this game and it is what it is because of the community, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In better.
And you know, we're
In better.
I think it's a good patch we got put together. Hopefully you guys play PTS later today. Let us know what you think, and then log in on Tuesday and enjoy. a little more.
Tuesday.
Awesome. Well,
Can't
thanks
wait
so
for
much, everybody, for tuning
Tuesday.
in. Appreciate you all watching. If we don't catch you beforehand, we'll see you.
Oh, wait.
Whoa.
Bobby has a final question
Doing
for
my
us.
whole- No, I'm not
Oh,
answering a
of
Bobby
course.
question.
Of course.
It's going to be useless.
It is useless, but it's fun.
What is it?
It's if you had eggs, hash browns, and sausage for breakfast, what drink would you pair with it?
I die. I'm allergic to eggs.
You're allergic to eggs?
Oh no! He said, I'm seeing the Undertaker. Oh no! Caps, my man, no! If you had eggs, hash browns, and sausage, what would you pair that with? Or drink wise? My man Cap said, I would die! I'm allergic to eggs. Oh my gosh. Are you allergic to egg whites though? Or just the yolk? Or is it both? Oh no. Yo, chat, that's a great question. What would you guys pair your eggs, hash browns, and sausage with? I would say orange juice. Good old classic orange juice, man. You can't go wrong with that.
Nope.
Freshly squeezed off of the orange. Even better. Even better. I will eat the eggs that you cannot eat, Caps. Don't worry. I got you, playa. I got you.
Didn't know that about you. Oh, damn. That sucks.
So no eggs for Caps.
No
Yeah,
eggs
I
for
would
Caps.
I would just not I would not be able to drink. I would be
living
my
in
throat would be dying.
living in Sweden ruined me, so
Yeah.
it's just black coffee.
Yeah, I would just drink black
Just
coffee.
Black coffee.
Too. Yeah.
Maybe an OJ afterwards.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling spicy.
Black coffee for
That's
sure.
about it.
Black
Sorry
coffee.
to interrupt the closing.
Hey.
I just, I felt like we had to answer Bobby's
It was a huge question.
very important.
Now
Yep.
they want bacon, eggs, and hash browns, and they already look big
No
enough.
eggs. No eggs. Eggs are off limits.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you all watching. If we don't catch you beforehand, we'll see you
On the battleground.
Goodbye.
Excellent. Peach it. Excellent patch note show for our man Atlas arriving on Tuesday. And we learned something new today. Apps is deathly allergic. The egg. Unfortunate, man. That's a whole lot of protein he's missing out on. Dang. I'm looking forward to it though. Atlas looks fun, base form and aspect form. That's gonna be dropping next Friday. His aspect, base form on Tuesday. Great support. Looking forward to playing him. I like the new changes they made to Rat as well. The new skins are looking fantastic. We got Sith Lord Zeus, Jedi Zeus, and High Noon Sylvanas. Best skin from Sylvanas. I got it in Smite 1. I'm getting it in Smite 2. I will likely get Sith Lord Zeus as well. And then we have a beautiful
Will be
A beautiful
available for
Aphrodite
direct purchase.
skin. Okay.
If
Where is it?
you did not finish the Smite 1 Divine Legacy and you want,
Right here.
if you can see this in the store special Smite 1 tab where you buy
I'm coming to my
Show me!
bundle that.
Show me.
some
Oh,
selection.
there she is in all her beauty, of course. What is it? Desire Love or something like that? Deep Desire, I think that's what it's called. Deep Desire Aphrodite. The woman in the red dress. How much is this one gonna cost? I don't know. I might get this one too. That's 3 excellent skins we're getting in one patch. And then, what is this guy? Oh yeah, the Divine Legacy thing. It can be purchasable now if you guys did not complete it on Smite 1. And then the rat changes, which are huge. Huge. It's going to make him a lot better now. Looking forward to all these changes. And tomorrow they drop the patch notes for item and overview. Or a Titan Talk, I should say. I misspoke. The Titan Talk for the upcoming item and God Balance changes for Tuesday. Get excited, you guys. Looking forward to this. Tomorrow we'll be having a Friday night, Hollow Night, of course, finishing off the week. And then Monday we'll be catching up on the Item and God Balance show in preparation for Tuesday, Atlas Day. Let's go. Next week, we're already in a new month. Today's the last day. Yo, rent's due tomorrow. Pay your bills. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday.
Who is here? Thor is here! Thor!
Have a wonderful week. Make sure to finish off strong. Don't forget to exercise, drink plenty of water, and stay hydrated. Eat healthy, nutritious meals. Get plenty of rest and sleep. Don't discard your cardio. Honor your rest days. And thank you, Live Gang, Replay Gang in the future, and of course, the Lurk Squad. Grateful for all the new chatters, returning and new. Bits, cheers, subs. Grateful for all of your support. Thank you all. It was a privilege and a pleasure serving you all. Until we meet again. See y'all tomorrow. Peace. Mm-hmm.